Streaming, recording. We have to share this out. This guy's throwing shit.
Oh no.
Glass is breaking. It's a
Stone Cold.
scary experience.
It
Literally, I should have put the Disturbed song as that happened. Like I could probably make an edit of that, like where you hear the shatter and you just hear the start of that song. But I can't do that on YouTube because I'll be, I'll get taken down.
Hopefully YouTube's supposed to get copyrighted music you can use. Hopefully they get like the WWE library.
For short films, for shorts, YouTube shorts, you can use the music, but now it's
You'll
like
probably get the shitty covers of WWE music that they have on Instagram.
Instagram? I had that on my computer. What are you talking about?
They have like the shitty covers of like WWE music.
Make some noise! It's Punk!
The guy screaming. It's from the magazine.
They used to sell the bootleg like WWF CD at CVS for like $10.
Yeah. I remember that shit. I used to see that shit in CVS. I was like, what the hell is this?
I had a pick line in my arm.
Battle scars.
It's this big needle that they stick in there, and then they drop a tube in, and then they pull the needle out.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Because I have veins that you can't find. So they were like, instead of sticking you a million times, we're just going to put a friggin' tube in your arm. In your vein.
Ugh,
And we're
so
going to
nasty.
curve it so that you can bend your arm.
Ew.
The Alchemist is here. What's up, Alchemist, in the live chat? How am I feeling? I feel like crap.
What's up, Alchemist?
I thought this was the least of my problems. Apparently it's not. So, what are you going to
So
do?
it's got to be heaped on.
Life is life, man.
Yeah.
So we're here. Hello and welcome to Game Complainers, episode 461. I'm your host, Perry.
Host Anthony.
And Frank.
And Eli.
2077.
Eli 2077, yeah, right?
So is the sequel going to be 2088 or 2078?
Can't be 2099 because, you know.
That'd be fucking crazy. Marvel would sue
Yeah.
the shit out of them, though.
It's got to be 2078.
Let's get to Eli real quick, because he's going to be on a little bit of a time limit here. This show's not going to be a long show. I got a lot of stuff going on. Not just this, but a lot of crazy stuff happened today, so
Yeah.
I want to try to get off of here and deal with all that. But Eli, I mailed you the Steam Deck, and you got it for a little over a week now. How the hell do you
Yeah.
like it?
I fucking love it. Like, it's been great. Like, being able to play, like, half the Steam library I haven't, like, had access to for, like, the last, like, 5-6 years. It is great. Like, I got the Resident Evil games now. I can play all those on there. I can finally play fucking Cyberpunk after, like, the 2-3 years it's been out already.
Now, let me ask you, PC Master Race guys. You always brag about having the best PC in the world, and then you get this little stupid thing that's underpowered, and you're like, "Whoa! It's the greatest thing ever made." Make up your mind, you stupid idiots.
No, it's definitely you're definitely not getting ultra settings on every game.
So why'd you buy it then?
But
you didn't want a $5,000 desktop?
Yeah, no, I can't take a $5,000 desktop with me on the road, unfortunately.
Yes, you
can. Yeah, like fucking AJ Styles bringing like his Xbox and all his CDs everywhere.
Yeah, screw him.
It'd be like a proton pack on your back.
Abbo is in the chat room. What's up, Abbo?
What's up?
No, but it's convenient. You know, it plays a lot of the games. You can play Spider-Man on the damn thing when that comes out.
It's already out.
Is it out? Oh,
Miles Morales isn't out yet.
Uncharted comes out next week.
Yeah, I gotta buy Spider-Man now. I can finally fucking play that.
CD keys is your friend.
Yeah. But It's good as a portable. Like you know what you're getting out of the box. Like you're not getting what you would get like on a high end desktop, but you're able to play your PC games, your PC collection on the go, and that's kind of like what it is. Like Cyberpunk, I was playing it, and you get like a Series S performance out of it. Like you're not getting 60 in some cases. Sometimes you are, sometimes not. It for dips here and there, but it's playable. Like it plays pretty stable at 30 frames and everything like that. Resident Evil was playing at like 60. Resident Evil 2, I was playing it. You're getting good depending on what games. You're getting good performance out of it. So if you're not like worried about like a 60 frames for like everything or really good, like you sacrifice the graphics for the frame quality, so you're getting a better frame quality with kind of like a little bit less, maybe like a mid to high settings kind of like graphics.
Did you put xCloud on it yet?
I haven't put xCloud on it yet, so
It's
I got
a pain in the ass to do, but once you do it, it's done.
Yeah, because I got the CD key stuff, or not the CD keys, the GOG stuff there now, and I got like my retro stuff on there too.
Can you use good old games on it?
There's like a app you have to download. I forget what it's called, but like it's like another browser that connects to GOG and Epic Store, so you can have both your libraries at the same time. But I don't use Epic Store, so screw that. But yeah, my GOG library is on there now, and my Steam library.
So my wife was using the deck last night, and she has Fall Guys on Steam still.
Yeah,
but there's a way to do it, like an actual workaround to do it, to play the game on the deck. But then she's reading they're flagging people's accounts, but that they're unflagging them. She's like, I don't even want to take a chance, because she's got a lot invested in that.
Yeah.
I think that's BS, man. They should just let people that own it run it.
Right.
Yeah, who cares?
I don't want your crappy Epic Store with your malware.
That's so annoying. Like,
yeah, I know.
We paid for it on Steam.
Oh, and by the way, so she was like, I'll play it on the Switch. And she was like, why is this thing lagging? I was like, that's the frame rate. Goes, now I know what you guys are always talking about.
Yeah, I want to do that too. So you gotta let me know how I can put like that, the Switch stuff and everything.
How they put Fall Guys in there? Get banned? Yeah, sure.
Put the Fall.
Ugh.
I'll get banned from Nintendo. I don't care.
There you go. Your friend code will no longer exist.
Yeah.
Speaking of banning from Nintendo, it actually happened today. Not to me.
Uh-oh.
We heard a story about people putting porn on Splatoon 3.
Oh shit!
And everyone got banned.
But don't they already do that on a Nintendo store?
They're cracking down on it, they said.
I don't know.
Yeah, they got all those freaking adult games on there.
Apparently it's on Sony store too. There's full on like
yeah, they're all perverts. Jim Ryan, he's taking his dick out, talking to the regulators on the phone.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we can't compete.
Baby, tell me how you're gonna block that Microsoft deal.
Jim Ryan's on the phone. Yeah, we can't compete with Microsoft.
He's wearing those Sony headphones, like gold.
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh man. That's awesome.
Anyway, so that's your. What do you give the Steam Deck so far?
Right now, I'd say around an 8 is fair. Certain games too, they're not Steam Deck compatible yet.
Right.
But I think there is like a workaround for certain games that like you can't necessarily like play on the deck yet, but eventually Steam is probably going to wind up at like, because I have like 300 games and I can only play like 80 of them. So
well, that's everybody.
I mean, you got your Steam library on the go, your retro stuff. It plays pretty much everything on there.
I'm telling you, we can't compete over here.
You're gonna block the deal for how long? Oh yeah.
We gotta add more tentacle games on the thing.
Yeah, right.
Like, come on.
but it's a good system. It's good for the price. I think if anybody wants to get out there and see what it's about, I definitely check it out.
So you recommend people actually buy this thing or what?
Yeah, definitely.
Do
If
you
you don't
think
have
it's a good
if you don't have like $1,000 to drop on
right?
a high end PC, this pretty much it plays everything. Like
This
you're
will be a
getting
bridge, I think, in between people getting like a good build. You know what I mean? Like this will kind of be like
Yeah.
an entry into that world
I'll
of
say
just getting
this,
a library on there.
$650 PC can't do what this thing does. Like you're getting like bullshit kind of
Right.
half performances on an out
You're
of the
gonna have
box.
to lower like a bunch of shit just to get like something to run at that
Yeah.
point. You know,
Like with this thing, you're guaranteed out of the box. Like, hey, you see that green check mark next to the game? Boom, you can play it.
yeah.
So
All right, cool. So
Yeah.
there's
You
your
can play
Steam-
remake unlocked in 60 too, or
You know
remake.
what's- Yeah, but listen, you know what's funny about this whole thing? I gave him mine because number one, I can't afford another one. But I was like, hey, do you want it? It's a $651. He goes, okay, but do you want my $400 one? I was like, no, don't worry about it. I send him the $651, and then it comes out like 2 days ago, and they're fucking available for everybody.
Yeah, I had that on my thing here.
wow.
Because
Yeah, you
I'm
could
talking
just
to him,
get
he's like, I'm never gonna fucking get it. No, but a week after he gets it, they're fucking available worldwide to everybody now.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
And
Did you see the absolute balls on Valve though?
hang on.
Hey.
Are you happy you got the 650?
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah,
that's it. You're maxed out now.
Yeah, it's like max things, and then you got the SD cards.
No,
you can add
I'm
to
just
it.
saying though, like you got the ultimate one, and you're happy with it, right?
I'm happy with it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, go ahead.
So, you're saying there's no more wait time for the deck, but they put out a trailer or whatever, and they had Yuzu in the trailer, and they took it down because they were like, "Oops!" Like even the official like Steam Deck trailer had the Switch emulator in it. Dude, that's ballsy, man. To like, I don't think it was a mistake. I think they were like, "Lol." Like, let's see what we could get away with.
Yeah.
Because that is like crazy.
trolling.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Like it was up for a while because I saw it and I was like, wait a minute, what? Like, how is this happening
You know,
right
Nintendo was pissed.
now?
Hey,
Absolutely.
You know what,
Right up.
Nintendo? You gotta fucking get up and compete. How
Make
about
a
that?
nice thing, yes, please.
What's with these guys? They don't want to compete all of a sudden.
I don't care.
I don't know. So speaking of competing, what's going on with this whole Microsoft shit?
Oh, it's a disaster.
Saying this guy's in his office. It's wonderful.
It's disgusting. They're just still going back and forth with the EU regulators. Microsoft is trying to downplay themselves. Sony is trying to say that it's going to be a big problem. Which
I
we know
really
is not
wish. Let me tell you something. I really wish that it was Steve Ballmer versus Jim Ryan.
True. Oh, he'd have the
He
deal done.
would have fucking crazy on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So, Sony countered Microsoft's thing. They said, okay, we will give you our blessing if you keep all of the parity with Call of Duty and you also have no exclusive content on Microsoft or any Game Pass perks.
Oh, but it's okay for all that to be on PlayStation.
That's the thing. People were like posting the thing.
They're
like,
not going to
"Well,
give
the
them the
exclusive
exclusive
thing."
rights to their
No.
fucking game.
No.
He might as well ask for the rights of fucking Halo on PlayStation. Yeah, we want to make a Halo bundle, Phil. Can you let us have the rights for fucking Master Chief?
Can we put Master Chief on
Halo.
the console and put his game on there?
Get the
for
fuck
everyone?
out of here with that.
But today was the
Uh.
first time I saw people actually saying, "Yo, but the Series X is more powerful. Like this isn't right." People are finally like realizing
They're
like how
not gonna
stupid
do
this
it.
is. No, because you're limiting yourself to whatever. There's literally no perks besides.
Look, it's not
you get it on
Microsoft's
day
fault
one.
that Sony fucking made a shitty box. Okay?
Right.
They don't got the money to make a powerful box. The other guy does. Why is that their problem? And by the way, Sony's doing this to fuck with people like us that own the machine. So this guy can't play Resident Evil in fucking 4K 120 hertz until a year later when the contract runs out.
Shit.
He's got to play it on that checkerboarded horse shit on PlayStation 5. Okay, in 60 FPS, it doesn't fucking run right.
It's true though. It's not. You're
And
not
you're
wrong.
locked. You're
Yeah.
a Resident Evil channel. You need to have your content like ready to go. All you
Right.
guys, all you Resident
No, that's
Evil
true.
guys. Now you got to
Yeah.
wait a year for Gold Edition to come out. So you're paying twice the amount of money for the game to get a feature that you should get when you bought the machine. That's like if you buy a car and it has no gas in it. And they're like, yeah, it's yours, but it's stuck on the lot until you go get some gas.
You need to put the 2 tires in.
But
too,
you
in
can't
the
buy
front.
gas.
Yeah.
When you bought the car, the contract said you can't buy gas for a year. So your car's stuck there for a year.
You could look at it, but
Yeah.
you can't do
You
anything.
can look
with
at it, you can sit in it, you can fart in
Yep.
it, you can eat in it, you can't drive it. Unless you put that gas in there. Oh, the gas, you can't put the gas in there for a year. There you go. Fuck Sony. I hope they drop dead. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. There's some bad karma over here. It's bullshit.
No,
You got
it
people
is
that
bullshit.
pay money for these machines, and another company is like, yeah, we don't like them, so fuck the people that bought that machine. Come over to our little shitty box that has checkerboarding and fucking not even 1440p out of the box and software embedded VRR on certain games. Whatever.
Crap.
They thought they were going to ride that PlayStation 4 wave, right?
crashing.
We're
And then
back
the
in the
series,
PS3 times. We're back in the PS3 time right now.
and then the Series S went, knocked that guy right off his surfboard. And he's like, "What the fuck was that shit?"
Now there's sharks circling. him in the water.
$2.99. Ah!
$2.99.
But also to have
Damien
the
Poe liquor
balls to be
sandwich is
like,
here. What's up?
What's up?
to have the balls to be like, you can't even offer any perks with Game Pass. It's like they offer
Yo,
perks
what
for
is
every
that?
single game.
I was
like,
gonna say, what is that
How are they
about?
not going to do that?
Sony barely cares about their own service.
Why doesn't Sony
Yeah.
just say, you know what, man? Have Call of Duty, and we'll just get Battlefield or Medal of Honor from fucking EA, since EA.
Yeah, what the hell happened to Medal of Honor?
Because they're not
That shit's-
confident. That's why they're not
They
confident in
bought
their own
fucking
product.
Bungie. Tell them, hey, you know what, man? Wrap it up with the Destiny fucking space shit and make us a fucking army game. They know they can't do that because they signed a deal with Bungie saying Bungie can work on fucking Destiny for the rest of the.
That's crazy though, because it's like
The
they have
terms.
no. They're just gonna keep going with Destiny, where it's like, I wonder what Bungie could actually do that isn't Destiny.
I know.
Like if they actually like put
They
something
bought
else,
Bungie got the greatest deal. They got $3 billion to sit
to
there
just
and
work
keep
on the
making
same
their
shit
game.
that
Yeah.
they've been working on. The 10-year plan has come to life, but instead now it's like they can have sequels and DLCs to the end of time, because it's just going to be Destiny. That's going to be Destiny 3, Destiny 4, Destiny 5, Destiny Infinite.
I'd
Destiny
grab one of these
ODST.
FPF guys. I mean, if EA ever gets rid of
Destiny
Respawn,
Fall, man.
Microsoft's going to try grab those guys.
Oh yeah.
But those are the guys Sony should go grab. Respawn Entertainment.
But that's just, you got to have some balls to say, oh yeah, you can't put, can you please not put that stuff on there? Exclusive it's like, who cares
Yeah,
if they
can
put
you
content
please
on
put
there?
God of War Ragnarok on fucking Xbox while you're at it?
And Microsoft
and
should have
let's
countered
parody
with
that.
that.
Let's fucking max that shit up. Oh yeah, that's right.
Can we have a Kratos
your
wallpaper?
PlayStation 5 fucking can't do it.
Yeah, let's have a Kratos gamer picture wallpaper. We can do it on Xbox. They'll ask them for it. They'll get it.
If I was Phil Spencer, I'd be just trolling with responses like, "Okay, give us God of War then." Okay, like I would
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like, not even
exactly.
Can't
care.
do that
like, screw it.
while this Activision deal is pending. He can't say anything like that.
It'd be so funny though.
I mean,
Well,
they just have to say no. They just have to say no.
If the EU
they're not
regulators
comply.
say no, then the fucking Microsoft sues the shit out of them, and then they say yes.
yeah, Microsoft's not going to take this deal. They're not going to be like, okay,
No,
well,
they're not
going
gonna
to do
They're not
that.
going to compromise that deal. Like,
They even said, Microsoft said in the counter, they were like, listen,
Why
we're
is
depending.
it like okay for Sony to just ask for whatever the fuck they want? Yeah, we want this, and you can't have that. It's like going to a store, fucking loading up your cart and walking out. And they're like, what are you doing? You got to pay for that stuff. Well, I don't got to pay for shit because, I was fucking shopping here before it was Stop and Shop when it was A&P, but you change the name, so that's your problem. I already paid. You can't fucking do that.
No.
They try to flim-flam the deal. It's like Sony stopped doing that.
Seriously.
That's like a guy coming to your house here. Hey, can I have your car keys, your girlfriend, your cats? Can I have your fucking all your video games? Basically, you out of the house and me in the house. Is that cool? And you're like, get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. Who are you?
Get off my lawn.
I'm calling the cops.
Yeah, I'm calling the fucking cops.
It's funny because Microsoft lied their asses off though, because they're like, we're dependent on the revenue that Call of Duty is going to bring on PlayStation. It's like, no, you're not. You're just trying to get this deal done. Like, they're not going to keep it on there.
Well, I mean, King's going to pay for that whole thing. King is going to pay for the whole deal in like a month.
You and I and all of us know that, but the normal people are like, Call of Duty, and that's like you said, Call of Duty.
You know what? Fucking Microsoft should have said, hey, we're just more interested in the mobile market. We don't know what this guy's talking about with Call of Duty. They already have the deal. It's all set.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make
Just
it
made
seem
him
like
look like
that's
an
not
idiot.
even like on their radar.
Yeah.
But that's Sony's big thing. They keep saying Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty.
Sony's showing how fucking desperate they are. They fucking lied to everybody and brainwashed people into thinking, ooh, exclusive. And then you realize nobody's buying this shit.
Yep.
10% of their audience is buying the exclusive games. The other 90% are buying third-party games. You know what I mean? A lot of people they bought into that bullshit, that hype, that it was about exclusives. Like, it's not. Obviously, clearly it's not.
Oh, this exposes it completely.
There's
How they're
120 million units out there, and right now, Spider-Man is hitting like 20 million purchases.
Mm.
Yep.
And do they count the double dippers? Do they count the people that bought it on PC? Like, how does this work?
The triple dippers, PC, PS5, and PS4, like us.
Yeah, I mean, that's all counted, right?
It has to be, sure. They're copies.
So, I mean, come on. You just got to do simple math here. If Days Gone sold 20 million units, there's 120 consoles out there before the PlayStation 5 came out.
Most of them only sold 10 million, which is not
Let's
even 10%.
say there's 150 between PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Say there's 150 million consoles out there. You sold 20 million copies of one fucking SKU.
I'll tell you.
If it's all about exclusives, you should have sold 120 million fucking copies of Spider-Man. But that's not how it works, man. People switched to PlayStation because of the Xbox shit with the Xbox One, and they stayed there and played other games.
Yeah.
Which is why Sony bought the marketing rights to Call of Duty, etc.
Yeah, because remember during the Xbox, the early Xbox One days, Call of Duty was being shown on the Xbox events. I remember because we were watching it, and
right,
it this kind of thing happens all the time where they would just trade, marketing, and like you would see at E3, oh, this is getting exclusive content on here, and then next couple years, they would bounce back and forth, and it's like, but now it becomes the thing where it's not okay for someone else to do that when they're trying to make a deal like this that is ultimately going to end up pretty much showing where that franchise is going to be in the next couple of years. So yeah, it's just really weird that people react like that, and yeah, that Sony has that very old mindset. Like they don't, the Japanese do not go back on their old ways of contracts and business. Like they literally stick to it.
No, and you know what happened? There was a Japanese company that kind of did that. It was called Sega.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Sega of America's like, yo, we gotta go this way. Sega Japan's like, nah, fuck you Americans. We don't know why we're fucking in America. And they're like, yo, we got an audience here that wants to buy shit. We don't trust you fucking Americans. Why don't you go fuck yourselves? And guess what? They don't make consoles anymore.
No.
And they did the same thing too. Remember they snitched on Nintendo at Congress? They're like, oh, the filth that they put on their thing.
Nintendo did that to Sega.
Oh, wait, I thought it was Sega. Oh, that's right. It was Nintendo doing it to Sega.
Nintendo did that to Sega.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So they snitched on them.
Jamion is here. What's up? Apparently,
What's up,
Nintendo isn't competition. And not to, it's definitely competition to Steam right now.
Yeah.
The UK CMA and Sony's bitch.
Sony's Butch.
Well, there
Yeah,
could be
I-
that too. I don't know.
Don't think it's a coincidence that it's the UK holding it up. Wink, wink. You know?
Yeah, and did you see what Brazil allowed the deal to go through? And they wrote a letter saying like, "Hey, yeah, Sony needs to get over themselves."
They said it's best for competition and they don't care about individual companies, like, whatever.
Yeah,
Because it's better for the market. So. But we'll see. I mean, I think that all the other territories are going to pass this, and they're going to have no choice but to pass it because it's going to look really bad. They can't just hold it up for no reason. So,
yeah, but instead of Sony fighting this, a losing battle, why don't you just start development on your own first-person shooter right now? That should be Jim Ryan's #1 priority.
they should have taken the
He
deal.
shouldn't be jumping in front of fucking buses and shit. He should just be turning around and being, you know what? If they get it, great. But you know what? We're gonna make a better game right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And he was going to give them the 3 years. They should have said, listen, let's just take the 3 years and hammer this out. Put all our resources into making an.
He thought he was gonna ride the wave, man, and then he woke up that morning shitting in his pants. And then he had nowhere to go. Now he's jumping in front of traffic, he's jumping in front of buses, jumping in front of fucking boats. The guy's
Not
a
good.
maniac.
Pretty bite me.
Yeah. Why'd he bite me?
Yeah, no.
Remember that? Yo, in Bride of Chucky, that guy, he's in the middle of the street, he goes, whoa, and then he just explodes when he gets hit by the truck. That's Jim Ryan.
I remember that. Oh man.
I bought Solstice. Oh, wow, he got the car. $50.
Pontiac?
Finally got Guardians of the Cosmic Edition for $30 from Best Buy. Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
Guardians is good.
Yeah.
If it was going to give him a damn break, they fucked up. Satya's out for fucking boy. Exactly, man.
That's exactly what happened.
I wish Steve Ballmer, I just mentioned this before you came in, Jamie, Steve Ballmer was fighting this fight. Because you know it would be awesome. You know he'd be like making promos and dancing around and dude, he cut a shoot promo at a basketball game and he was just in the audience. He didn't even own the team.
Imagine if Bill Gates was still around.
He's
I
literally-
want Activision today.
He was literally sitting at the basketball game and he goes, "Yeah, give me a mic." He didn't even own any of the teams. His team wasn't even playing that night. And he was like, "Hey, I brought a lot of basketball games to this city."
They're just cutting a promo.
Yeah, he
His
cut a
team's not
fucking
even there.
shoot promo. But you know how much fucking money he's got that he could just be like, "Give me a mic."
He doesn't
And they
care.
just give him a microphone.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be red faced and sweating up a storm, running a full court. Yeah. My God, that would be so fucking funny. This guy Steve Ballmer was fighting this one.
Bill Gates would act normal, and then behind closed doors, he'd be screaming at everybody, "I want the deal done now!"
Yeah.
Slamming on tables. I want it now.
Remember that Steve Jobs movie where he's cursing out Bill Gates on the phone?
Oh God.
And it's just like, dude, come on.
But there was 2 movies. Remember, there was like 2 Steve Jobs movies. There
There's
was
that one Steve Jobs movie with the fucking guy from Prometheus, and it's like, it literally is a sci-fi movie.
Oh,
Someone's chasing him in Freddy's boiler room and shit. And I'm like, what? This is
what is
the
that guy's
trailer?
name?
Michael
Oh, it's confirmed.
Fiberglass.
Like, yeah, that's
Fender Bender,
Fassbender.
whatever it is.
Fassbender. That's it.
Yeah.
fiberglass.
That's the charisma he's got. Like a piece of fiberglass.
Why? He was in so much stuff like
Dude, the
5
guy's
years
got
ago.
blonde,
man.
curly hair, and he's playing Steve Jobs. I'm like, what? This guy looks nothing like Steve Jobs. At least Kutcher looked like him. And people are saying, "Oh, that's the worst movie ever." I'm like, wait a minute. Compared to that other movie, that sci-fi movie, I don't know. I go with the Kutcher movie.
Yeah, that's what I always thought about when I heard about that movie. But I remember we did the show around that time, and we were getting confused between the two movies. It's like, wait, which one is this?
Whatever. All right. So Sony's a bitch, and what else?
Well, I guess while we're here, when they had to release all their numbers for the filings, and they released the Game Pass numbers for 2021, it generated 2.9 billion. And Microsoft generated 16.
Thanks all your prepaid
billion.
prescriptions because it's unsustainable. They're gonna raise the price.
So actually, believe it or not, Game Pass accounted for 18%.
If they raise the price, I'm just gonna cancel it.
Yeah, like why do people
Why
think
is that
they're
like a
held
scare
hostage?
tactic? They're gonna raise the price.
They're definitely not going to
The
raise
only
the price
motherfuckers
now.
raising the price around here is Sony, so I don't know what you're talking about. You don't even own an
No.
Xbox. You're telling me they're gonna raise the price of Game Pass.
Microsoft is going to stay right where they're at because they're growing like crazy. So their Game Pass generated, it was 18% of their entire gaming revenue for Microsoft. That's a lot of money
Yeah,
just
it's
on
a
Game
lot.
Pass. I mean, that's
That's revenue.
big
That's
bucks.
not revenue. That's not revenue. It's like, shut up. Does anybody ever shut the fuck up on internet?
No matter
No.
what the answer is, they come up with something else. They
And then
lied.
I saw some
Okay.
dumbass saying that Sony made $20 billion last year in profit. And it's like, if they were doing that, they wouldn't be fucking fighting over Call of Duty right now.
No.
Yeah.
RWK88, $9.99 super chat. Thank you so
Hey.
much, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Thanks.
Dang, y'all are early and I'm late. Repeat everything. I'm glad I can make it. Well, I'll give you a little thing. Jim Ryan's on the phone with the regulators saying, yeah, we can't compete. I don't know. We really can't. We got nothing else that we can do here.
Put on those anime games. Let's go.
Yeah, it's really hard for us. We're losing a lot of money here. I can't compete. Yeah. That's Jim Ryan on the fucking phone. If Microsoft really wanted to pressure Sony, drop the price to Ultimate to $10. You know what I would do to drop the fucking heat on Sony? After the Activision deal is over, I'd say Game Pass is free for 3 fucking months.
Oh my god. They could afford it though because they're making so much money on it. This is like a big amount of money. You're like people are like, "Oh, wait, how much was the Activision deal again? How many billion? Does anybody remember?"
69 billion. It was,
Was it really
69
that much?
billion.
Okay, so you got to figure that I mean that's a lot, but what was Bethesda was 7. So just from Game Pass alone in 2 years they could pay for Bethesda again. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, and
Like,
even,
that's
the whole
huge.
like it's not. We don't know how much the profit argument is. It's like, dude, at the end of the day, they got people on their ecosystem one way or another, and the S is like helping that like 100%. Even like they got you on the ecosystem. Even if you're trying it on PC and it's Game Pass on Windows, it's like they got you somewhere in there where you're trying out the shit on their service. So whatever the case may be, they're still making a lot of money with this, and the whole like argument of like, yeah, if they're gonna raise the price, all that shit. I just think it's like, yeah, and you can cancel, and you can also get Game Pass on sale, and you can also shop smart, and you can also So again, the I guess the value in Game Pass, I think on top of the back catalog that Xbox has done really well. Even the current stuff, it's not even just like the because obviously the main thing with
Now
Sony
play
is
some
like,
games, motherfucker.
yeah, like where are the old games on Sony's service, and they're charging those prices, right? So
They updated the service. We'll get to that.
yeah, we'll talk
Put, like,
about that. I'm
nothing on
sure.
it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I saw the tweet and I was like, really? But yeah, I think that a lot of people have to understand that, like, this is supposed to be competition for a good reason, and hopefully you would hope that this would inspire, Sony to do something different with the old games and stuff like that, but it doesn't really seem to be doing very well from just what I've seen, period. You know what I mean? Starting from June, onward, and then the fact that they have a lot of lackluster, newer games on there, and are really slow to updating the library. It just really is it's a bummer because again, they're kind of going back to the old PS3 ways, with that whole mindset of that gen where they just thought that they're untouchable, and then they end up kind of just like drowning themselves, trying to ride the high off of the PS2, and in this case the PS4. And I agree. I think it's a fucking catastrophe. It's actually really annoying because we're customers and we buy this shit and we're getting shit on for it. We're basically getting flipped off, and we're like, okay. So, and that's why I don't sign up for the service, because I have to vote with my wallet. And we live in like a time where like everyone likes everything. Like all these games are perfect, all these games, and it's like people got to tell it like it is. And when these companies are fucking shit up, like you got to tell it like it is. You can't be sitting here acting like, again, like this Sony status thing. It's like, dude, knock it off. Like, this is just like another step of like, you got to call it like it is. Cause like, why are you just going to sit there and roll over and let them make shitty deals and try to pull this bullshit? You know what I mean? And that's why I try to be outspoken about it. But it's like, I'm just tired of people sticking up for it. It's really dumb. And there's no reason for it, even if you have been with Sony for a while, you can't look at these last few years and be like, yeah, this is good. This seems like a productive way to start the gen. Like, absolutely not.
This whole gen's destroyed because you got one company holding parity against the machines. It's like, what the fuck? I bought an Xbox. Sony's fucking making me not being able to play my games the way I bought them. Like, that's my decision. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I think it's stupid. I was going to say something else and I totally forgot. But yeah, I don't know. I think the fear-mongering, who cares if the price goes up? Oh, okay, here's what I was going to talk about. Remember when the guy from Digital Foundry, he took his little picture of the supermarket, he claimed it was a supermarket, had all the Series S's, he goes, oh, they're not selling. Well, now people are taking pictures of Walmart filled with PlayStation 5s, and all these people are like, oh, that just means the scalpers are defeated.
What?
Wario tweets for 4 hours, guys, for like 4 or 5 hours that the PlayStation is still available.
But you see how they flipped it, right?
Direct.
They moved the goalposts again.
Oh,
so if they're on the shelf, they're not selling. Oh, but PlayStation's on the shelf. Oh, no, that just means people haven't gone to the store yet. They haven't realized. And the scalpers are being defeated by the... Cut the bullshit, dude. Fuck you. These people online are so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Yep. And half of them don't even own these consoles to begin with. And that's the worst part.
I don't know, man.
It's because it's a cool thing to do. It's a cool thing to do. Like, people think it's cool to jump on the hate train with this console and gaming shit. You know what I mean? It's like the hipster thing to do in the gaming world.
PlayStation Direct had consoles available for the last month and a half. Nobody
all day long.
We're talking days on end.
Yeah,
it happened again the other day. They had the $4.99 disc version, and it was up for 3 fucking days again.
And Wario kept tweeting about it too.
Wario's like, "Hey, they're still available. Hey, they're still available." I clicked on it; they were still there. He was like, "Hey, they're still available." Nobody cares.
No. I mean, it's at this point either everyone already has one, or people are just like, already done. They've already moved on to something else. You know what I mean? And I don't blame them, because
I have a PS5 for Christmas. Why? So I can play Call of Duty. No, how about they get you a Series S and you play Call of Duty? I don't want Xbox because they don't have Call of Duty. They do have Call of Duty. You're stupid. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Again, it's
Call him Dookie.
Call of Duty.
Oh. Anyway.
So,
what?
real quick, the last tidbit of this stuff while we're on numbers. I know everybody hates numbers, but thought this was interesting too that people don't take into account.
Huh?
So, the game Ark, Microsoft paid $2.5 million to have it on Game Pass for the first half of 2022, and $2.3 million to bring it to the service when it releases. Sony paid $3.5 million just to make it a PS Plus game for March. So Microsoft's making much better deals too that people aren't accounting for. I mean, they lock. Microsoft will just lock in because they have the money to take a hit if a game flops. Sony was like, they paid more money for 1 month to have it on Plus,
Well, I will
which is
say,
probably why we're getting crap on Plus too.
well,
but the developers
they're
don't get
paying
paid.
more fucking money for this stuff. They don't get paid. Yeah, they're not
Frank.
getting
Yeah.
paid. And by the way, you missed one big caveat here. Ark 2 is going to be on Game Pass for 3 fucking years when it debuts.
Yeah. Yes.
So I guess Ark is going to shut down the minute it turns on, and all the developers are going to leave.
Yeah. I guess they had their lights shut off because nothing's getting paid. Nothing's
We're on
going
Game
on.
Pass.
No, Microsoft is investing in these companies and they're investing in the future, and that's why they're getting lower rates because they're willing to invest at the ground floor. Whereas Sony's like, oh, that game is doing well, let's throw it on our service, and they got to pay up. That's how it's going to be.
The future.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Moving in a
The
weird
bottom
direction.
line is you can buy a PlayStation 5 because they're available, because nobody wants them. And that's the bottom line. We all know it. The consumers are starting to become aware. Jim Ryan running around like a little baby is showing people, hey, you know what? They can't hold their own dick. Why would I spend $600 on a machine? $500 for it.
Yeah.
And they charge you extra at every little junction. That's the thing that
Charge
people
you
don't
extra,
like.
then they launched that service. It's a crappy service. They had they
No
had the
excuse
library
for that
to make that
service.
thing. They should have launched that thing like it was fucking Disney World.
Yeah.
Like the day they open, that place is fucking ready to go. You don't launch Disney World like, yeah, you know what, half the fucking rides are closed because we're not ready yet.
Yeah.
But come on in. The tickets are still $500 fucking dollars.
15% of the rides are open, and
Yeah, they don't
you're
do
still
that.
going to pay the same price
When they open,
because we
all
don't
that
care.
shit is ready to go, brother.
And they're charging you full price. If you're trying to pay for everything and their essentials and all that bullshit, they're charging you now.
People are
Yeah.
selling
And it's like,
PS5s
why are
at
you
pawn
signing up
shops.
for that?
That's true.
Wait for everything to go up on the service that needs to be there, or whatever you feel is worth
Well,
it.
Right.
we were told, and they have a history of lying to fucking customers,
Yeah.
that every
Yeah.
month they were going to add stuff. And in fact, they fused like the two like top tiers together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So people paid more money for the amount of service that they were getting from the one down below, the one previous tier. Which, why do you have 10 tiers anyway? Just make one fucking tier. Say, yo, it's $100 and you get all this shit.
Oh, no.
I think Sony's done, man. I think after the 6, it's over. If they make it to 6.
I don't think they're making another console.
I don't
This
think
is
so
it.
either. I think
We're watching it.
And by the way, Herman Munster fucking said last week that games as a service games are going to launch day and date on PlayStation. Which, remember the fanboy guys were like, every day and date, blah, blah, blah. And then
Oh,
he's saying
PC.
that single player games will be a year, not 3 to 4 years anymore. And by the way, we know that date's gonna shrink down because
6
as
months.
they need more money during those quarterly financials, they're gonna bring those games in a lot quicker. Look at this year; we got like 5 or 6 PlayStation games on PC. We're not even done. We have Uncharted,
drops next week. Yeah.
and then the week after that, we got Little Big Sackboy.
Yeah.
Sackboy,
And then
yeah.
we got Miles Morales, which they confirmed is this fall. And then I'm hearing Last of Us Remake
It's supposed to make
is hitting
22.
in November, December.
They're covering all the bases on here. It's all on PC at this
That's what I'm
point.
saying. Like,
You just need God of War Ragnarok, and then you're in. You know,
Ragnarok, they say it's going to be a year out. I guarantee you it's going to be less than a year.
probably summer, maybe.
I would think summer.
Yeah.
Once the
They'll just
sales
start
weighing
turning
down.
them out.
And
Yeah. they'll
again,
start
who
turning them
gives
out.
a shit? If you have a PlayStation and you want to play these games, then do it.
Be
What do
happy.
you care if it
We're
comes
not
out
telling-
on PC?
yeah, We're not telling people that you
Sony
can't be
used to
happy
put games
playing
on
what you
PC
like.
all the fucking time. I don't know where did that. Why is this a bad thing?
People got so defensive over it, you know.
I have Twisted Metal 2 in my fucking basement right now for PC on disc.
Whoa! That was on PS1, Perry. That was no.
It was only a PlayStation. It's only playing a PlayStation. It was the
True controller. It's the true controller.
True controller. It's a piece of shit. Yeah, I had to pay extra to fucking use the fucking controller. You know that, right? The controller's
you gotta get the
$70,
adapter.
and then you got to pay an extra $10 fucking for a remaster that has the features for the controller in it. But you know, if Xbox did that, they'd be fucking burnt to the stake. But Sony, it's okay. It's okay. I love PlayStation. I used to pet it in 1995.
He's to pet it.
Okay, that was an old machine that you used to have. We're talking about new shit. Imagine if you bought a radio and it came with a CD player. And they said, yeah, in order to use a CD player, you got to mail us an extra $10. And then the tape deck, you got a double tape deck. You can only use one tape deck, but if you want to use the second one, you got to mail us another $10.
Remember for a while on
You'd
PS3,
be like, what the fuck? I bought the thing. Why can't I use the features in it?
PS3, you needed a Netflix disc. Remember that? Just to use it?
It's
Like, yeah, you got to get this special disc first, and then you can use it. It's like, why? why can't I
GoldenEye when? GoldenEye never. How about that?
I've just written it off at this point. If it comes,
Yeah.
it comes.
Yeah, they announced it to fucking piss everybody off. Don't worry though, Pentiment's gonna be fucking sweet. I have a feeling PlayStation is gonna make a 6. I look, it could happen, but I ain't looking that way. It ain't looking that way unless they get rid of Jim Ryan like now. I wonder if he's gonna get fired if this Activision deal goes through.
I think he's gonna be on his way out.
Because
that doesn't look good, man.
No,
that doesn't look
it
good.
doesn't look good. He
No.
like literally destroyed the brand in like a matter of a couple of months. It's like AEW. Like this guy's letting the fucking wrestlers like go crazy. Nobody wants to watch AEW anymore. They think it's a piece of shit now. That's exactly what
like
this
that,
guy's
it's
doing
like-
to Sony.
Yeah, it's like you give him an inch, they'll take a mile. Like if you
This guy's
you know,
running
some of these
around to
people
the
are just-
public. We can't compete. Oh my god, we can't compete. We can't compete. Holy shit, we can't compete. It's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, it's like, why are you acting like a child here? You know? I don't know. It really blows my mind with all this weird. This is a weird gen.
Yeah.
This is so fucking weird, man. Like,
We're transitioning out of what we've known our whole
Let me
lives.
tell you
We're
something.
transitioning away from consoles.
All you Sony guys should be even more mad. Because the company that you bought a PlayStation 5,
you invested in.
because they can't make a machine that's comparable to the Series X, they're paying Capcom and all these Resident Evil guys, they're paying the money to keep it on par, keep it at the lowest common denominator. You should be pissed about that. You're just like, yo, if I bought a PlayStation, I should get the best machine possible. Not be bragging about how it's the lowest fucking console on the market.
And that's what I'm
And I'm
saying
getting
about
the
like
shittiest version of Resident Evil until a year later where their contract is up and I could pay an extra $20, $30 for a gold edition. You guys
Yeah.
should be all fucking mad. Why you guys gotta pay more money? You should have I bought the game day one. Boom, that's it.
It's funny too because all this stuff would have stayed a secret. That parody document, the numbers, if they didn't try to contest it. Now they contest it. They open up a whole can of worms exposing themselves. They didn't have to do that. They're going to lose anyway, and they showed how stupid they are and how anti-consumer that is. They didn't have
Yeah.
to do it. This could have all stayed hidden.
Yeah.
They made it even worse.
they can shit and fall back in it.
Did he have a
Yeah.
chance to buy Activision Blizzard? He can't. They don't have
They
the
can't
money.
afford it. They couldn't have afforded it.
That's what I told you guys years ago on this show. I said Microsoft will bankrupt them hardware-wise. They fucking did. Okay? They can't even make their box the same specs as the competitors. And because of that, they're fucking with the consumers. They're paying Capcom a bunch of money to hold back the fucking specs of the games. That's bullshit. Number one, you should be pissed at Capcom. Number two, you should be pissed at Sony for making a deal like that. Because you know if Microsoft made a deal with Capcom like that, all you motherfucking Sony guys would go, yeah, it debuted on PlayStation, and we're getting screwed. And, you would run out there like idiots. But now you take it in the ass. So have a fucking good one. Make sure you rub your fucking nipples with your dual senses. Okay? Because it came out on PlayStation 1. It was on PlayStation 1 for like a fucking year. And then it was on PC. And then it was on every other fucking console ever made.
Yeah. You know, in
Enough with
Scream
this
2, there's a Sega
loyalty
Saturn on top
bullshit.
of the
It's
TV,
a
by the way.
multi-plat game. I hate to break it, everybody. Resident Evil
Sega
1 is a
Saturn.
multi-plat. What?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's on Sega Saturn. That's what I'm saying. It's like it
It's
was
on Saturn. It's on DS.
it's on
It's on
Saturn,
every
it's on
fucking other.
DS.
It's
Like,
on Game
dude.
Boy.
It's on everything.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
like, come on, man.
Enough of this bullshit where it's tradition.
It's just just sounds like it's gatekeeping. Like you're gatekeeping
It is
the console.
gatekeeping. It's just
And it-
stupid.
Yeah, it's like, dude,
Right.
it's like let people play it and just be happy with how you play. Don't try to like, again, this is why I don't understand people like, not calling out these things like when,
Yeah,
It-
because
it's
they're
just
little
bullshit.
bitches, dude. Nobody has the balls to stand up anymore.
no, and it's like, dude, like you're paying money for these consoles. You're allowed, you should be let people like let them know that this shit's bullshit. Like they're,
You got to.
and but it's just it's frustrating to see because like you said, I think they're going back to their old ways and they got cocky. They rode that PS4 high and they were like, yeah, and then the Series S came out of nowhere and it knocked down that big ass spike in their in their run. And
You see, Xbox thought outside the box. Phil Spencer was like, you know what, man? If we can't beat them, let's join them. So he's like, all right. The consoles don't fucking matter no more. We're putting everything on the internet. We're going to make it a subscription service.
we're gonna get people
We're gonna
ready
give
now.
this shit away for free.
Yeah.
And they're going to come to us. And they have been coming to them. Like, oh yeah, $1, 3 months. All those games. And all these Sony guys, nobody rents that game. Motherfucker, I grew up renting in Blockbuster, okay?
Yep.
Enough of this shit.
Yeah, every week.
The same
you
people
know?
that are saying that used to steal games from Blockbuster.
Yeah.
I don't rent them, I
games, I pay
steal
for my games. Ooh, I'm a
Yeah,
stealer of games on the
Redbox.
shelf.
They stole it from Redbox, you know what I mean? It's like they stole movies from Redbox and all
Yeah,
that.
they
shit.
know
They
what
don't care.
these fucking guys are so stupid on the internet. They know what they did. Buy $7
Yeah.
games. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, man. It's like you said, and that's the thing.
Let me tell you
Anyway,
something. You shouldn't be begging companies to raise the prices of these games. You should be fucking pissed when they do that. You should be like, wait a minute. We got all this shit going on, and you're charging $70 fucking dollars for a game? You should be like, well, I am buying your system and I am buying the games. Have a nice one. I'll go over to Game Pass. It's a fucking $1. And then
Yeah,
Sony
wait
will
until
get the
Horizon.
message.
The
But then when you
Horizon
write
remake
stupid
comes
shit
out,
on the
right?
internet, like, they should be charging $100. I'll buy all the games. Like, Sony's like, okay, let's raise the games $100 because one fucking guy on the internet said that he would do it. And then 25 million other people do it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
should
like,
be arguing to keep the prices down, not up.
Yeah, don't stick up for the Uncharted
Agreement
Lost
to
Legacy
expensive hobby.
upgrade.
Fuck you. Your mother's an expensive piece of ass in the fucking corner when she works them every fucking night. How about that?
It's expensive.
I'm just sick of the fucking internet. I'm sick of reading this stuff on Twitter. It's stupid.
Yeah, no, it's. Oh, Oh man. Yeah, I just think it's so fucked up that they they want, they want people to, again, like they stick up for the Uncharted Lost Legacy upgrade, or the Last of Us Part 1 price. And it's like people pay for this shit, and that's why you're getting a Horizon remake, because they know that if they charge $75 that they're
Well,
going
I
to
bought
get
the
it.
Last of Us thing because you know what happened, right? They sold out legit.
Yeah.
And these guys were coming here, and I was like, I'll just get it and we'll check it out. We'll all have a good laugh at it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I did a dumb thing, but whatever.
But you can get rid of it though. I mean,
I
you
can
also
get
have
rid
it
of it.
physically
But
when you have the shop. It's
I don't
different.
have any inkling to buy a Horizon remake. Because I have Horizon 2 and it's one of the worst games I ever played. My live chat was telling me to stop playing it. They were like, this is boring, please stop playing. I was like, no, I bought the game, I'm going to play it.
Yeah.
And everyone's telling me, yo, just stop playing the game. Play something else. I was like 5 hours in, and they're like, please play something else.
Yeah.
Hockey fan, what's up, brother? He's been with
What's
us
up,
since
man?
day one. The $50 steak you paid for? Yeah, I got 50 cents robbed. 50 cents robbed from you? What? What is that? Some iCarly stuff?
Carly. Oh God.
I was watching something. The guy's like, "Oh, well, the stuntman was killed on iCarly." I'm like, "What? Like, why is all
What?
these kids shows that these people are getting murdered on?"
That never happened. I didn't think that happened.
It might have.
Yeah.
I never finished the 7-hour-long deep dive on that show, so I don't know.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yet.
Meanwhile, Nintendo's dodging both companies with a piece of crap they call a Switch. Nintendo's gonna have their day in the sun. Every dog has its day.
As long as they keep making Pokemon.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking about it the other day. You know how much Nintendo is holding everybody back? We have Unreal Engine 5, and they are not fucking touching it.
Nope.
We had Unreal Engine 2, 3, 4. They have never fucking touched it. Do you know how many great fucking games we're not getting? Because they don't want to do it. Give me a Link to the Past in Unreal 5. Make an adult version, like Skyrim.
Yeah.
Nintendo just doesn't care about the people that grew up with them.
No.
You grow up and they're like, all right, see ya.
It's true.
Goodbye.
They're like, oh, he'll be back when he has kids. Don't worry.
Yeah, and it's like, I'd like to play a Link to the Past, like an R-rated version of it with blood and everything.
Yeah.
But they won't let me because they got to make these little cartoony games that run like 25 fucking frames a second. That
they're still making like
chunks.
GameCube games in fucking 2023.
You know what's funny? People laugh at the Ouya, and it's got a Tegra X1 in it. You know what's got a Tegra X1? The fucking Switch. Nobody laughs at the Switch though, right? Because Nintendo. If that was cool, the Ouya Switch, everyone would laugh all over it. VB, who is Trainwreck, what's going on?
What's up?
The Ouya was a piece of crap.
It reached its. I mean, it's past hitting the wall. I mean, the Switch hit the wall when it came out. In terms of like what it can do. Obviously it sold well and the gimmick sold and everything worked, but it got Nintendo bounced back. But now what? And now we're waiting for this, next Nintendo console that we know they're going to
Nintendo's
announce.
scared of Steam.
Yeah, which is good.
That's good. It's competitive.
Series S, right? It's going to have the power of a Series S. That's what they're saying, right? So that's good. I mean, that's a better start to have some kind of, decently, ran games on there. People don't got to stream Resident Evil. Give me a fucking break.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's kind of pathetic. That they just can't. Even if you can't put the remakes on there, just put Resident Evil 2 and 3, the originals, on there.
Yeah.
Like, you know how GoldenEye, the remake is coming to Series X, but the fucking N64 version's coming out on there? Just give you the PS1 or GameCube versions of Resident Evil 2 and 3. Do something, man. They don't even care. They just done.
They never did those collections ever.
By the way,
you know?
fuck Mortal
So-
Kombat. Fuck Ed Boon and those fucking idiots over there.
Yeah, they had
Yeah, what the
whole-
hell was that?
the
Well, they
fucking
updated their
30th
profile
anniversary.
picture.
They updated their picture and they made a commercial saying, "Thank you for playing Mortal Kombat. Which is your favorite?" And it's like, I'd like the fucking collection possibly.
Why don't you put MK4 on something? you fucking
MK4
assholes?
on something new? Trilogy?
A documentary, anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we don't need no
something.
documentary. Fuck that shit. We need a game. I don't need to see Ed Boon get in his fucking car 25 times. Like in the last one that they gave us.
What does he get in his car?
Yeah.
He bought a BMW that was called MKX. And he was making like Mortal Kombat, like, was it Deception? And he's like, "Oh, MKX. Sounds like a good name." And then fucking 10 years later, he steals the name. But he bought the BMW because it was MKX. So, but it shows him getting in the car like Cliffy B with the Gears of War.
Oh yeah.
I'm just trying to watch shit about Gears of War. This guy's getting in his car fucking driving around. Like, who cares? There's a bunch of guys watching this, not women.
I just remember the interview on the
Hey
Gears 2
guys,
one.
don't
where
I
it's
look
like,
sexy? Woo!
he's like, "Your name's Cliff Wilzinski, right? Not Cliffy B." And he's like, "Yeah, and if you call me that again, I'll kick you in the balls." And we just started cracking up.
Yeah, well,
back
now
in
he's
the
kicking
day.
himself in the balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fell off. He got too big for his thing over there.
Yeah.
He was on
He was like-
Jaffe last year, and he was like, "I actually never said it was gonna beat Overwatch."
What the hell?
he said he said it was never gonna be like $1 billion game or something. I don't know.
He
He
sunk
said
all
he
of
never
his
said that.
stuff into it.
Full of shit.
I don't know. I feel bad for the guy, but at the same time, it's like, dude, just again the bad karma.
He burned himself out. He burned himself out on
Mm-hmm.
Gears, and then that was it.
Well, that's his fault.
That's what I'm saying.
He shouldn't have made Lawbreakers or whatever the fuck it was called. He should have said, "You know what? I'm gonna stay at Epic and I'm gonna make Fortnite, and make a bunch of money."
Yeah,
uh,
he should just came up with the idea for Fortnite.
what's up, guys? Anthony's desk breaking. What happened? Is that real?
Yeah,
Yeah, it actually happened. So I'm literally it's a glass desk with nothing on it. It's behind me, and as I'm playing Resident Evil 7, I kill Mia. I turn the corner, the desk shatters behind me. No
Shit,
cats are
didn't
down
break it?
here. No cats are down here. All the doors were shut. Nothing was on it.
You got to cut
Nothing
that
was-
clip and upload it. That'll be like the $1 million clip.
so
Yeah,
I
I'm
saw
gonna upload it. Yeah.
I wasn't there live, but I saw you posted about it, and then I went to the stream and someone timestamped it. That's how I saw it.
Yeah.
So you could see it that way.
It's I'll upload a little highlight, but yeah, it was like I'll show the image when I edit the video too, but yeah, it was like random. So I had to stop the stream and, sweep up the glass, get the shop vac, make sure there's no, glass shards hanging around. So I vacuumed everything up, and I'm doing this like, it's live, but you don't see me. I just, said I'll be right back, and then yeah, so that happened, and it was scary. It was the scariest experience I've ever.
Was it hot in your room?
No, it's and the thing is like the temperature. Some people says that like apparently this is Walker Edison. That's the brand of this desk. I got it at Best Buy years ago. It used to be my computer desk. Used to be.
Imagine you're still using it in your
Right.
monitors.
And just see, you just see the camera fall. No, but this desk here is like not glass that I'm on now. But yeah, that was very sketchy, and the temperature change would have had been pretty drastic for it to just shatter.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened, but I think it was a sign, and I think I stopped playing. I played a little bit longer that day, and then I was like, all right, I'm done. Maybe it's not it's not worth playing, and then I got rid of it, so threw it out. So if you have a glass computer desk, be careful because it might just break.
Yeah.
I heard glass shattering. Sound like somebody actually hit it.
It did, and that's why when I looked over, I first
Yo,
looked up.
okay,
I thought
so-
something fell from the ceiling. I was like,
So you
What the
guys
fuck?
watching? Did he go?
"No, I literally
No.
just turned and I was like, I literally looked and I was like, what the actual fuck?" Like that's literally what I said. Because it's like, what else do you say to that? Like you're just sitting there like you
Maybe
see
Dad
glass
played a
before,
prank
like,
on you. Put a time bomb under there.
a time bomb.
It had to be from like temperature or something.
I don't know. It's not, and it's weird because it's like, I mean, I've had it for years, and like it's been through different temperature changes, and like when stuff was actually on it, and it never broke. So I don't know what's going on, but yeah, don't get glass desks ever because they might just snap on you.
I got an L-shaped wooden desk that I
That's
got
all you
from.
need.
Was it Staples? I don't even know. Like 2014.
This is like maybe like $130 desk that I have. The whole thing's a mouse pad, and it's nice, and it's like you can wipe it down too, and it's waterproof, so you can like wipe it down with wipes if you need to. But it's like it's sturdy, and the L, like it was part of an L desk, and I don't know what the fuck happened. So yeah, that happened on RE7 Madhouse. I was playing Madhouse, which is the hardest mode, which I thought was funny. Because I was like, wow, what else is gonna happen? Is the fucking TV gonna explode when I fucking turn on the console? Like, what is gonna happen? So, yeah, that happened. And I'll upload a highlight clip probably tomorrow. So
That's gonna be a viral clip for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's pretty crazy. People still, and I put the community tab. I put a picture of it too, like the desk shattered. People could see that.
I'm gonna look at that. Hang on.
Yeah, that's how I saw it, and then I went back and watched the clip.
Yeah.
I was like, I hope someone timestamped it, and like the second comment was like, yeah, all right.
I got you.
Stone Cold broke into Anthony's house.
Because I had a
He
table
would've
outside
He
shatter
would have
like
just
that.
poured cement in his basement while he was live streaming and killed him.
I love the one comment under my video. Your house is haunted. That's it.
Yeah, this is funny.
Wasn't your
I mean-
last house actually haunted?
No, well, this house definitely there's some weird shit going on, but I don't know if it has anything to do with that. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's
Yo, what the fuck is that? I'm looking at
Yeah.
it right here.
it just shattered, but like it literally fell. Fell.
What's oh, that's a chair next to it. Okay. Yeah, man, I don't know.
It was scary, dude. It was the scariest Resident Evil experience
Did
I
you
ever had.
Google glass randomly shatters?
Apparently, on the reviews, it happened to some people, but it's not like it was like a known thing. I mean, like I bought it and it was like, everyone had that desk. Like, I mean, now I got to tell people be careful.
Here you go. There's some info on this.
Walker Edison is the desk, by the way. That's the brand. I don't know if that
S3 stores
actually.
exploding glass topped tables hit the tablets. Safety regulations. They are only designed with a safety in mind. Thermally tightened glass to minimize injuries. Why does it clatter? Why does it shatter? Instances of glass product shattering are rare, but toughened glass is actually
It's rare, but it could happen.
The guy sent you guys this picture. I found somebody who's shattered, but their stuff was on it.
If toughened glass is damaged, for example, chips and scratches, it can lead to glass breaking simply on its own accord. Damage to the glass, not always visible, can get worse over time until it reaches a critical point. And it
Right,
may
but nothing.
shatter.
Right, but nothing was. That wasn't even the case. It wasn't even in use. Like,
Yeah, but if it, even by moving it, there could be a very small hairline crack. And like this says, like over time, as that little crack, just from the pressure of the thing.
right.
These tiny particles are trapped in the glass during manufacturing. In tightened glass, they sometimes expand slowly and can reach a critical point where they cause the glass to break. Well, there you go. I didn't know that, so I'm gonna stay away from that bullshit too. Good thing I use like folding tables from fucking Home Depot and shit.
Look at the group chat. Some guy had it happen, but he was using the desk. It sucks. It sucks so bad. Imagine
That would have been me.
yeah, it just sucks so bad.
You know what I imagined when I saw that? Sarah Connor trying to kill that fucking guy,
Oh yeah.
and all his computer stuff blows up.
Reminded me of Die Hard with the glass, like, you know, all over the place. I was like, what the
Shoot
hell,
the
man?
glass, Carl.
Shoot the glass, Carl.
But how will we walk? We will walk over the glass.
It sucks.
I got cheap 90s particle board desk. The likelihood of it happening is very low, but never zero. Well, obviously, it's happened to a lot of people. From what I googled it, a lot of people have had an issue like this.
It's weird, man. So yeah.
Just don't buy
It-
shitty products from China. How about that?
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm sticking to wooden desks. I got one right here.
Yeah, I told Callie, I was like, we got to get another desk that isn't glass, and we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no more glass.
With that,
Let's get those lights up, man. Come on. We got 88 people in here.
I must head out because I have to be up early.
Yeah, he's going to
tomorrow.
go watch porn on Steam Deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna go put the Pornhub app on the Steam Deck.
It's included with Game Pass at no extra charge.
Nah, but I do gotta get to bed. So
Yeah.
but it was
All
good
right,
seeing you
Good to
guys.
have me on.
All
Been a
right,
while.
thanks for coming on.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Thanks for inviting me. I'll see you guys later. Talk to y'all later.
Yeah.
Take care.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. So,
The Brady Bunch moved. All right.
yeah, he got divorced.
Oh no. Oh,
I'm sticking to wooden desks.
I guess so. Damn.
Yeah.
All right, so that's good. You cleaned everything up. You didn't get hurt.
Thankfully, no cats were downstairs because they usually are when I stream, and they weren't. So everything's good. Got everything cleaned up.
Cat tried jumping through the desk.
Yo, they would have fucking flipped out.
They wouldn't have come down the basement anymore, probably.
Yeah, no, it could have scared them. To be honest, they would have been scared probably for a little bit. But-
This guy Pornhub shared. Okay. All right. So what's next?
I just got a bunch of little stuff real quick. So I guess while we're still on Xbox, Phil Spencer showed a picture of his shelf, and Project Keystone was on it,
No, Pornhub was on it.
and Pornhub was on it.
Keystone.
Yeah.
So this is the streaming only console,
Keith
right?
Stone, the beer. He had the fucking beer bottle right on his goddamn desk. This guy's drinking beer while he's at work.
Did Phil Spencer have mustard on his shelf? Didn't somebody have that? It was, or like barbecue sauce? It was something random like that.
What the hell?
One of these guys
They
had
probably
it on
did it
their
just
shelf.
to troll.
Yeah.
Like keep A1 sauce on their
Ugh.
desk or something.
Ew, that's nasty, RWK.
Ew.
Oh, those are fighting words. Anthony's gonna find you now.
Oh my god.
Because he meant the cat.
No, he didn't.
Oh yes.
That's
I
why
know,
he's laughing.
No, I know. But
Anthony's gonna come down there and find you. You know Anthony killed the chupacabra?
really?
True story.
Did you
No,
kill
I
the
don't know.
Jersey Devil?
I
Can't
was.
find
I
them.
did. I did
Oh.
camp out in the Pine Barrens, but I didn't find them.
Maybe somebody stole the Jersey Devil's clothes too.
You ever see the episode of Sopranos where they're in the Pine Barrens? It's so
yeah,
funny.
I've seen it.
I gotta get it on DVD and then do the. Oh no, did I rip them all? Shit, I don't even remember. It might be on
Oh,
the
that-
hard drive in there.
That reminds me, a lot of shows were on sale for this Amazon thing.
Yeah,
so,
I saw
um,
that. I didn't see what I wanted though, right?
No, I didn't see anything like that stuck out.
Let me
that
tell you
we were
something about
trying
this
to get.
Prime Day. You know what I did get? I got the 90210 complete series again, even though I already
Nice.
own it. because it comes with the 2019 series, which you can only get on DVD in that set.
So
Oh, really?
stupid. I hate that.
Yeah, and they didn't put it separately, so it's in like one of those big DVD cases with seasons 9 and
Oh,
10.
God.
So you
Oh,
can't
that's
even
annoying.
just take it out and then sell the rest. Hey, let's go over here. Move it.
So when is Prime Day? When
Hey,
is that
Zeus,
going
what's
on?
up? What's up,
It's
brother?
It's like happening now. They just have a lot of stuff on sale, so just search if you've been looking for something. They got some 4K movies on sale, some like a whole bunch of crap.
The sales were shit, man.
Yeah, it wasn't anything spectacular. I think I only bought like one thing, and then
Friday the 13th is on 4K is like $12.99, which actually isn't bad.
yeah,
$12.99 for Friday the 13th is 50% off. That's actually not bad at all.
there was a bunch on sale. I got
Alfred Hitchcock Collection, $30, 57%. That's actually not bad. 57% off. Ain't bad. What were you saying, Frank?
Alfred
I
could go
finally
hitch his
bought,
cock. He didn't put enough movies on that thing.
how many movies are on it?
There's 4 of them, but they're coming out
Oh.
with a second one now this year, where there's like another.
Yeah, he's a dick.
I was waiting to buy Kong vs Godzilla, but it was only $10, so I finally bought it. So that was
The
the only
Scream-
thing I bought.
Okay, the Scream 5 Steelbook's is still $17.49. You can get that.
Also, Perry and
Um,
I bought some stuff from Best Buy. Spent a lot of money. Help me.
Help me.
God help me.
Yeah, but you got a good deal.
Yeah, that was the best deal I could get, and
What
it
did you
had
get?
to be done. The biggest hard drive I've ever bought in my life. 14 terabytes.
What happened with the Xbox?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. The SATA port was loose, right?
I opened his machine, and I'm thinking, okay, his SATA port's probably just no good. I open it, it's like unplugged. So
Which,
I plugged it back in, and everything works.
Wow.
So I
don't know how
transferred
that
his stuff
happened.
over to an SSD. I don't know why all the partitions aren't there, but everything works. So I'm leaving it the way it is. He can plug the old one in if he wants, if it doesn't work for some reason, but that's done. I got to do the cubes next. And I got to do yours. I was going to do yours today, but then all this bullshit happened.
That's all good. No rush.
And then I got this pick line in my fucking arm. So I'm kind of limited on what I can do right now. But I'm trying.
No, it's all good.
You just gotta
Making it
take
work.
it easy.
I had
Yeah.
a line right here, and it was all taped up, and I still opened his 360 and put everything back together.
Jeez. I'm gonna find your blood inside of it.
No, you're not. It was taped up really good.
Okay.
I basically had this on my hand.
Right, I saw the picture.
Oh.
There's not bad movies on sale for Prime Day, to be honest. Like, not bad deals.
They're bad when you
Yeah.
own them already.
That's the thing.
Well, so some I don't like the Psycho collection. I only own the first one on 4K, but the Blu-ray collection is $15 because Psycho 2 and 3 are actually pretty decent.
Did you put the Shining 4K in my thing at the store?
No, I literally saw it when I was.
I didn't
looking
even know
at it
that
with
was in
friends.
there. I was like,
Yeah.
where did this come from? It was probably from Carlos.
I already
Yeah.
own it on Steelbook. Otherwise, I would have snagged it.
Me and
I
my
got-
wife have a Halloween party coming up, says RWK. Any costume ideas?
The Beastie Boys.
It's coming as white. Well, okay, if you want to be fucked up, then yeah. Because one of them's dead.
Well, no, I
There's
mean,
only him and his
you could
wife.
still be. I mean, you could still be the. It doesn't have to be a complete set. No, I don't know.
Oh, come on. You should be okay. Listen, in honor of the movie Halloween, your wife should be Jamie Lee, and you should be Michael Myers.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's true.
It could be
Two-
Goldust and Marlena. He's
Do
gotta-
Bonnie and Clyde, but
he's
reverse.
got to wear. Goldust was wearing lingerie underneath his.
Oh, no.
Nancy wants one more fight against Freddie. Well, guess what? She ain't gonna get it.
I got scammed hard on.
You know who wanted a fight against Freddie and never got it? Kane Hodder.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick Freddie's ass. Remember that DVD? He said, "I'm gonna kick Freddie's ass."
And then he didn't even get to.
Why don't you dress up as the Yeti from Halloween Havoc 1995?
That's so stupid.
It's so that whole thing was ridiculous,
We
man.
have
With the
Dreadpool
fucking...
in the chat. What's up, Dreadpool?
Oh man.
I got my pick line in. Oh man.
You got Randy Savage defeating fucking Lex Luger.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
So did you hear about him? There was a story about Macho Man, and it's in the newspapers from back in the day. He went to like Denny's, and some guy came and said, "Hey, everyone, I'll get married." He goes, "Who gives a shit?" And he got in a fight with the guy,
Oh no.
and the guy took a knife out.
What?
So Savage's like, "I
Wow.
got a gun in my car," and he goes, "Good, get it. I'll shoot you with it."
God.
So he's hopping around the fucking Denny's tables, and they're fighting. And then the guy leaves, and the cops show up, and the cops are like, "We're placing you under arrest because he was a maniac." And the dog fucking bit Savage in the ass, and they beat him up with the billy clubs and arrested him.
What the fuck?
It's
my
actually in the
God.
newspaper.
That's insane.
God.
That's jeez.
I wanted to comment on Halloween videos. Thank you. My arms are basically. So I got a cellulitis rash on the bottom of my stomach. So they're like, "Yeah, you need to have antibiotics pumped in you." And I was like, "Really? You can't get pills?" "Nope, gotta pump them in you." So they had to put a line here. Then they were afraid that it's not going to last. So then they had to put a pick line in my friggin' arm today. It's this long needle, and they just stick it in, and then they pull it out, but they leave the tube in there, and
Ugh.
so I'm getting treatments every day for the next 2 weeks. I have to go down to the hospital, which is an hour away. Because the hospital down the street will kill my ass.
Absolutely.
So I have to go
It's
down
not
to that
worth it.
one. And I have to go in the morning. And I got other bad news today, so I'm not really going to talk about that here, but a lot of crazy stuff, man.
Has not been good.
You got to wake up and you got to live every day. You got to keep on trucking. But thank you. I appreciate it, man. I'm going to try to figure out the comments. I know it's off. It's been off for like 2 years. I'm going to try to get it so that like the moderators can reply or whatever. I'm sure there's a way to do that now.
I would hope so.
I wasn't even
never
gonna come on
looked
tonight.
into it.
But I was like, you know what, Eli's coming on. I want to ask him about the Steam Deck. And we did that. We made fun of Jim Ryan Dreadpool. Because Frank said there's anime porn on the PlayStation Store.
Anthony said that, but yes.
So we're like, Jim Ryan's on the phone with the regulars. Yeah, we just can't compete over here. We just can't compete. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. He's in the office.
Oh, that's killer.
He gets more and more excited. Whoa, you can delay it for how long?
Wow.
I think
Oh
we're
my
going to need
God.
Call of Duty for at least another 8 years, Phil. I'd
The
like to
Bird's
give you
4K is
traction on
only
your
$12.
videos. Thank you. All right, I'll mess with the settings this week, and then the Halloween stuff's on pause for right now. When I get a little bit better, then I'll be back. But until then, I mean, it's hard. They had to like angle the tube so that I can move my arm. Like, it's sick. Jim lying, crying, rat Ryan. What isn't he? Didn't your buddy Fawn say tap dancing? Jim, the guy's got like 1,000 names.
Tap dancing.
Titty tassel, Jim Ryan. Hey man, good to see you.
Could always have a sumo monster truck match.
Let me tell you something. They should have a fucking fight.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what, Dreadpool? I would love to have seen Steve Ballmer take on Jim Ryan. Do you know how fucking epic that would have been?
What
That's
kind of
like
match
my
would they
dream
have,
right
though?
now. My dream is to. That's like we never got Austin and Hogan. We kind of did, but we didn't. We never got Sting and Undertaker, but I really wanted to see Bomber versus Jim Ryan.
That would be awesome.
Yo. Dude, we talked about this too tonight. Steve Ballmer just cut a shoot promo at a basketball game. He didn't even own the team. He's just like, give me the mic. And they're like, okay. And it's just like, yeah, I brought a lot of basketball games to this town, even though I don't own either team right here. And it's like, dude, this guy just asked for a microphone and just give it to him.
Yeah.
He has enough money. It doesn't
That's
matter.
how fucking awesome he is.
It's like, I'll cut promos. It's not even my team that I own here.
He could have said, give me the mic and just started cursing on live TV.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, I want to see Bomber fight Jim Ryan. That would be the best. What are you going to do? We're not in that era.
Bomber versus Ryan.
That would have been great. Anyway, move on.
Okay. Just got a couple of other little things. So we saw Project Keystone like in a blurry little like thing, and that's
Yeah.
coming. When it comes out, I'm gonna buy it. I'm sure Perry's gonna get it. We'll talk about it when it comes out.
Well, I'll get it.
Unless it's like $300, which that's not gonna happen. But anyway, so Pilot Wings is coming to Switch tomorrow, and it's gonna be in 60 frames now instead of 30. So that's kind of
Oh.
cool. If you care about that game.
The game is cool
Crash.
for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I rented it when I was a kid and I got bored of it. But Crash Bandicoot 4 is coming to Steam October 18th. They just
Where's
announced
Crash
that.
Team Racing? God damn it.
Never
It never
happened.
came out.
Nope.
That game is still locked at 30 on the consoles, which is a damn
Let me tell you
shame.
something, brother. You don't make a racing game locked at 30, brother.
No.
And it's a great game. That's the worst part, is that they did a good job on that remake besides the lock. Like,
Well, maybe they made a deal with Activision that's going to come out soon where it's already PS5 version.
the Crash Team Racing 2.0.
Or maybe when Microsoft gets it, they'll fix it.
They
could just
should.
boost it if they own it.
Because I bought it on both consoles, you know what I mean? I bought it on the Xbox later when it was on sale for like
Oh,
$10.
it was never coming to Xbox, Anthony. Come on.
Yeah. You didn't upload a video of Crash showing Xbox buttons and no one believed you back then, remember?
That guy photoshopped it. He made it up and blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. And then when it came out, everyone said, well, the game's old anyway. Yeah, fuck you. Your mother's old.
And now he's on everything. Crash is on everything, so as it should be.
No, he was already on PlayStation. All right. We don't have to keep going there. We already made fun of these guys.
Yeah. That's pretty cool though. Crash 4 is I still haven't beaten Crash 4, but it's a pretty good game.
Me neither. It runs pretty good on Xbox, but
Yeah.
It was a fun game, though.
yeah.
It's just a challenge.
They're teasing that they might announce another title at like the Game Awards, but I don't know. I thought he was like dead and gone after 4.
Right.
It didn't sell well, but oh, nice.
You know, you buy this thing and you still have to pay extra to use the features for it.
Yeah, they're behind a paywall. Gotta pay that upgrade fee.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible how they do that. I buy this thing and I'm done.
They added a bunch of crappy games to the service.
What do they
Literal
add?
garbage.
What are they? Yeah, what are
What do
they?
they add
add?
that we're not going to play?
This, like, dude, this is laughable. I was like, "Are you serious? Is what you have to offer?" They added Vice City, like whatever, the whatever of
I
it.
already have it on Xbox.
Dragon Quest 11, which has been on Game Pass for like 2 years. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which has been on Game Pass. All the Dragon Quest Builders and Heroes games, which are 100 years old. They added Inside, The Medium, Naruto,
Already beat
a bunch more Assassin's Creed games, and Hohokum. That's it.
Who's a
No
hoe?
PS2 games. Yeah.
That's what they added
Hulk
to
Hogan?
the service.
No
Hogan
PS1.
is
Yeah.
on this.
Hulk Hogan.
You might
no
as well
PS1
be.
games. Yeah. No PS1 games. No
You know
PSP
what's fucking
games.
funny today, though? Hulk Hogan and Jim Ryan were both trending on Twitter at the same time.
Oh
What the
no,
hell?
they're the same person.
Yeah. Same person.
Time they showed Gears of War on PlayStation with the PlayStation buttons. Funny that was real. It was a test for Unreal Engine, and PlayStation never meant to come out. You know, there was a guy that actually ported Gears 3 to PlayStation 3.
Yeah, I saw.
But
that.
it ran at like 2 frames a second when he loaded it.
Damn.
But he just did it to show it could be done or whatever, but they never went any further with it. They added Ultra Street Fighter 4 on PS3 instead of PS4.
Is that
Oh,
true? I didn't
no.
even see that. Okay.
So that's a streaming game.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
and I think
They added a streaming
Yakuza
game instead of
to
the actual
PS3.
game. What?
I think they added like some of the Yakuza games on PS3 or something. It was something else like that. I did read that. That's right. So
My guys. What do you add in the streaming version of the game for?
I don't know.
Do you see? This is why it's all backwards. Like this,
We
they don't
we,
care
we
about
talked
the
about
service.
this before. Yeah, we talked about this before of how
They don't
like
know what
it
they're
just-
putting where.
Isn't Uncharted still like that too?
I don't remember.
Is Uncharted like 2 and 3 on the PS3 thing?
It was when I first launched this thing. I don't know. If
I don't
they fixed
think
that.
they had Nathan Drake's collection on there. I mean, they should have because
They
that
should've
would have
day
been
one. I
Yeah.
don't know why they didn't.
and
Somebody
4.
can tell us in the chat, Abbo. That'd be great.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Abba, do you know if Nathan Drake's
Castlevania
collection
Lords
on
of
there?
Shadows was added on PlayStation Now before.
yeah, you have to stream that, but it's native on backwards compatible on Xbox One. So figure that one out. See how stupid this is?
This is why they should have rolled it out with everything on it already.
They're just adding garbage though. Like who's gonna play like Limbo on PS3 through streaming or Castlevania streaming?
Yeah, there's a new game called Little Nightmares. Nobody plays Limbo anymore. They play Little Nightmares now.
And you have to stream it. Like what the heck?
Yeah, leave. We see all you PlayStation guys coming in here and leaving.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. I expected some more. Like, you know, what would have been cool? Resident Evil 2 and 3 on PS1. It's October. What are we doing?
No,
Wait,
Assassin's Creed.
Jersey Devil. We got
can
Medieval. You got.
Let me
like,
tell you something. I had a guy
Let's move
call, and he goes, "Hello, do you take trade-ins?" I was like, "Yes." Oh, I'd like to trade in some Xbox One and PS3 games. I was like, "What kind of games are they? Are they sports games?" Actually, they're every game from every category. I was like, "All right, what do you got?" He goes, "Assassin's Creed Unity," and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, "Forget
Nope.
this guy."
Get out of here.
And then I had a guy call and leave a message begging me to buy his comic book collection, and I'm in my head, I'm like, we don't buy comic books.
Please.
Yeah, please.
Please don't leave me.
What of the Sony comes out
I think it meant what if? What if Sony?
comes out with an even higher tier to pay to use your old generation discs? That's not going to happen.
No.
we're not gonna do that.
No.
If they could have done it,
Here's
they would
the
have. They
thing:
would have charged
they're
you.
not Xbox. They're not going to let you just play your shit. And why would you pay extra money anyway to play your stuff?
Yeah, Xbox doesn't do that. You can literally, you don't even have to sign up for Game Pass to play a game
I
that's
have
been on your
discs that
shelf.
don't even listen to this. Okay, I have discs with disc rot. Okay, I think I have Halo. It might be Halo 3 or the other one, Reach.
ODST or Reach.
Reach. And it's got a big blot on it. The 360 doesn't even fucking read it. You pop it in that motherfucker, it just reads a serial number on it, pulls the game. Play
That's
it.
all it needs. Yeah.
You can get a broken game and put it in there, and it'll still work. Because it just pulls it off the server.
Even I wonder, even if it has that ring on it. Remember that Xbox used to leave when you knocked it over?
As long as you have the serial number thing on the bottom, it scans it and you're good.
Remember the chainsaw?
Okay, wait. Next time we hang out, we should take a really cheap backwards compatible game and just scratch the hell and like destroy it and put it in and see what happens. Like
Yeah.
really like sandpaper. Like
I mean,
try
look-
anything.
Well, you
Look,
can
if
bring your
it-
Series X if you want to try it.
Why you think it'll like mess up the drive?
Hey, man, you can
It
try it
could.
all you want. What were we saying, Anthony?
Oh no, I was saying like I think if it would read the ring, discs that happen to, I probably have a couple of games like that I could probably try, but it only happened to a couple.
Right here.
My
There's
old
a-
Gears
there's
disc.
a serial number right here.
Yeah.
If it reads that, it downloads it. This could be all scratched up. As long as it reads that little number right there, you're good.
And it just needs it in there just to verify you own it, and that's all it needs.
That's it. That's all. And why would Sony charge you extra money for that? That would be dumb, and they don't want to do that anyway. They don't want you to play old games. They just don't care about it. And the service shows you they don't give a shit.
Abba said Nathan Drake is on PS Plus. Okay,
Okay,
cool.
well they added that because that wasn't there day one.
Right.
Which
But
is
again-
good.
PS5
You get rid of the
version?
streaming version and put the actual native version on there.
But 4 should be on there updated. Legacy Collection should be on there updated. Like
right,
that
and they
should
give you
just
the
be
4
all
versions
on
of those.
there.
They don't give you the 5 versions of
Right.
those. And the 5 versions on sale right now for $20 fucking dollars. So what are you doing?
It doesn't make any sense. It's
Why
so
are you locking
counterproductive.
people out of playing those?
The best versions of them. They already paid double, triple. You know what I mean? They already paid.
People are gonna play the PS4 versions on your service and not buy the 5. You know what I mean? Like, it's stupid. Just put the 5 versions on your service.
I agree. It's just so dumb. And you're charging all these prices, and like I said, people are paying that shit, and this stuff's not even it's not even tweaked for fans. Like, it's not even like, adjusted to be like, okay, this is justified for the price. At least in my
Right.
opinion, it's not worth that price. Why are you just throwing money
Dude,
into
I
a black
prepaid.
hole?
I stacked 2 years on that, and I don't even want it.
Right.
After trying
And now
it,
you
I'm
just
like,
got to ride it out. Yeah, it's like that's it. And
I
it's
think
like
I'm gonna get rid of the console before the 2 years is up.
everyone is asking me too, even on my channel. Oh, are you gonna sign up? You're gonna play Director's Cut? I was like, no. Like yeah, it could have been content for the channel, yeah, but I don't care. I'm not gonna sign up for it. To play Siphon Filter, I already own them on PS3, so I just re-downloaded them. I played Siphon Filter
Right.
1 and 2, and that's it. But I don't know. I think this is a disgrace of a rollout for a service that's supposed to be a competitor, mind you. Which is a real damn shame. And why can't we get any solid like horror games or anything else like old school in their catalog, like Haunting Grounds or Fatal Frame or anything they can easily just put on there that would be cool for an October game. Not even that. Not even Resident Evil 2 or 3. And I know maybe they got to talk to Capcom and be like, okay, let's fucking figure it
Those
out.
games are already on PS2.
But they're
On
that's what I'm
PS3,
saying.
I mean,
And they're on
the
PS3. They're
service,
on there.
The store.
Yeah. So it's like if I own that shit, I should be able to re-download it. But of course, with Director's Cut, I couldn't do that because it was a new version that they added that was just for
The new old
Behind that-
version.
that was just behind that paywall. But I don't know. I'm kind of just like I don't expect I'll see in another year when we get 10 more PS1 games and then we'll see what the hell it looks like.
Fuck
But
that
other than
service,
that,
man, holy shit.
yeah, they're not getting a dime from
They
me,
could
man.
have done it. They have more games than Xbox. All they had to do is start lining their library out and debuted with it, and they didn't. Scarface is $10 for 4K. What do?
I would say get it, man.
If it's a disc, get it. Yeah, the Plus, very
Scarface is
undercooked
classic.
competition. It's not competition. There's nothing competitive about it.
I was gonna say
A
it's
lot of
supposed to be
potential
competition.
Sony is wasted. Yeah, exactly. They
It's
are.
supposed to be, but they just don't do it. They don't make themselves competitive because they just keep falling behind in old ways and try to tell us that they think people don't want to play old games from the start, and
They're
they kept
behind
that
the
mindset.
fucking. They're behind the fucking times because they still think it's lose money on the console, make money on the software. We're in the subscription world now, my man. It doesn't work like that anymore. They're competing with $1 trillion company. I'm sorry, a $2 to $3 trillion company that is telling people to go that way, and people are going that way. And then you have an old mindset company telling people, yeah, just stay here. And then you got people staying here like a bunch of idiots. And then you're starting to see little by little, a few people are going that way.
Yeah.
Sony has the best library, in my opinion. The potential is wasted, says Abbo. Exactly.
Yeah,
They
we've been saying
won-
that from the start.
All those months that they were calling it Spartacus and all this other bullshit, they should have had the stuff lined up and ready to go out the gate. Like I said, it should have been
Get it
Disney
hyped.
World.
Get it fucking
You know,
hyped
open
up.
Disney World with the fucking rides closed. Oh yeah, the monorails don't fucking work. Everyone's got to walk.
Yeah.
Everyone's like throwing their hands up, they're gonna leave.
But if you come back in 6 months, we might add this other ride. We'll let that open. It's like
we might open the 3 monorails and the fucking 2 rides over there, but the 6 other rides are still gonna be closed. Oh! Yeah, we can't open Epcot Center right now. I really think Xbox is showing games and holding, so financials look weaker for the ABK deal. No,
I mean, they're trying to say they're like.
who said that?
Well, Microsoft said in their.
Why would Microsoft hold
response-
games in their butt?
Yeah, I don't think they're holding
They're
games.
getting
back, but
accused of not having any games.
in their response, they were like, "Oh, we're like 7th in the competition." They like made up all this stuff.
They
but I don't
have to
think they're
say
holding-
that though.
Yeah, they're not holding back games though, and I don't think they can legally hold back financials. That's why we got those Game Pass numbers.
Yeah, you can't. They're not
They can't
purposely.
lie.
How they're a $2 trillion company. How are they going to look weak against?
They're just downplaying like that. They're saying, "Oh, we're already so far behind Sony that this is just going to put us on par."
I don't think they're holding anything back. I think,
No.
look, it is what it is, man. Because guess what? They still got nothing coming out of the pipeline. What Microsoft should do is be 100% honest. Be like, look, we don't have any fucking games. We got to buy these companies because we don't have nothing to fucking. We're trying to compete, but we got no games here. Oh, poor babies. Let me look at the old internet. Oh, it says Xbox has no games. Xbox has no games. Xbox. Oh, yeah, right. Everyone confirmed it over the last 10 years. You got no games. Go ahead. Have Call of Duty. Yeah, I don't think they will lie. They just aren't pushing a lot right now. Dude, they couldn't even push fucking... If they were constipated, they couldn't push one out. You could give Xbox a ton of X-Lax, and they still couldn't take a shit.
They still can't push.
What the fuck does Sony have? Not looking good. They got Spider-Man 2 next holiday.
That's about it.
Possibly. I think Spider-Man 2 is next year.
Yeah, it has to be.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Microsoft is holding back. Gears of War 6. I think Marcus is back on the cover. Tom's really alive. Remember when they said Ragnarok was coming last year? Here you go, Damian Poe. Here's the thing, buddy. Sony says the games are coming every fucking year so that you run out and buy a PlayStation that year. They said Ragnarok was coming out in 2020. Everyone ran out and bought a PlayStation 5 in 2020. Then, a month later, after it was released in December, they said 2021. Then everyone was buying PlayStations all up until December 2021. And then they said 2022. Everyone ran out and bought PlayStations up until 2022. Well, now it's confirmed it's actually coming out this year. But they did that with Spider-Man. For 4 or 5 E3s, they made you think Spider-Man was coming out holiday.
Yep.
And it was Days of Play sale when that was announced. Everyone ran out and bought PlayStation 4s. They kept fucking lying to customers to make them think, oh, if I don't get a PlayStation now, I'm not going to play Spider-Man this Christmas. But they never really announced the date for Christmas. They just made you think it was coming because they kept showing you the fucking trailer of that E3. Remember the one where Raiden with the flute and they were moving into different rooms and shit? That was, I think, the last E3 that they showed Spider-Man.
Was that 17 or 18?
I don't remember. When is the new style PlayStation supposed to be hitting shelves? The one without the disc drive? The detachable disc drive they have to pay extra for? Probably next year. There already is another model. You know that, right, Frank?
Yeah,
There's
isn't
a
it
third
like,
or fourth model on the shelf right now.
Yeah.
Where it's even smaller on the inside.
Yep.
Ragnarok will make it worth it. Hopefully. That's what people are waiting for. Probably next year. RWK along with PlayStation VR.
Yo, that VR is gonna be expensive. Cause you see this other one they just
It's gonna be
announced for like
$499.
$1,500. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be at least.
I would say the PlayStation 2 VR is $499.
They announced some
Start
other
saving
VR
now.
that like Microsoft is like partnering with to put cloud gaming on or whatever, and that was like $1,500.
Yeah. That's Facebook shit.
It's gonna be so expensive though. Yeah, everybody better start saving now. It's like buying another console.
Apparently, you no longer have to sign into Facebook to use the Oculus thing. You don't have to use it anymore.
Oh, what? Oh, you don't have to use it no more?
No, but they also raised the price $100.
Yeah, well, guess
So.
what? They can raise my finger up their ass. Fuck those guys. I had an
Yeah.
Oculus Go, and I factory reset it and it bricked it.
I remember
Okay.
that.
And I messaged them, and they were like, yeah, sorry, you're shit out of luck. And I was like, I'll never buy anything Oculus ever again. Fuck those guys. I'd rather buy an HP fucking VR. If I was going to buy a VR.
I saw this thing that like Modern Warfare 2 requires your phone number
Yeah.
to play it. Like,
It's
what the
going-
hell is
it's
that?
going-
They're gonna fix that.
They have to. That's ridiculous.
I think my phone number is already on there, so who cares?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it's
Dude,
like,
I
what?
think y'all got completely sidetracked on the streaming box. Did we?
We talked about it. I mean, there's not much to say. We saw a little blur of it, but like
we
I
saw
said,
the
when
Playboy magazine. We saw the condoms, the cigarettes. What else did he have on his desk?
he had all kinds of adult awards and Pornhub tabs open. No, when that Keystone thing comes out, we're gonna check it out. Don't
Keith
worry.
Stone? Isn't that the guy that drinks beer?
Keystone, I think, is a type of beer, right?
Right, but they had a guy who was the mascot for a while called Keith Stone.
Oh, okay.
He showed up to Raw and was drinking beer with the Dudley Boys.
Project Keith Stone.
He had Jim Ryan on the... Whoa. That's who he's hiding. Hey, that's what he's holding back.
How many years you want, Jim? Make it worth my while.
Ew.
Oh my god.
Uh,
It's disturbing.
God damn it.
You know what they should do? They should make a deal. Phil Spencer should tell Jim Ryan, if you want Call of Duty so much, you got to go to boot camp and have the army whoop his ass in training. The guy will drop dead. He won't be able to do a push-up. The guy would yell at him and he would shit his pants. So you're keeping Spider-Man on PlayStation. It's you!
He'd turn into Peppa Pig in 1 minute. Mommy!
You like that Call of Duty, don't you? Oh man.
Oh god.
Yeah.
No.
Oh shit.
Ugh.
Any other news topics?
Yeah, the only other thing I have is how about that Mario trailer?
I thought
Did you like
alright.
it?
I thought it was
liked
okay.
it.
I thought it was okay. I mean, people are gonna complain about everything. They complain about Sonic. They complain about the Super
Well,
Mario.
they're complaining about
Brothers,
his butt. It's like, who cares? Is that all you're fucking worried about? I was waiting 30 years for this movie, and you're worried about the guy's ass?
I think it looks good. I'm actually excited to see it. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I
looks
mean,
good.
again, it has it seems like it has a lot of like it seems like it knows that they weren't going to mess up Mario with the throwback they had from, well, not them, from Sonic, because Sonic was like a different studio, but they knew they had to get the characters right. You know what I mean? And they couldn't make them.
Well, they
look
said they were
too...
working with Illumination for 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like they couldn't really fuck this up. So I think some people that are reaching for a reason to hate it, it's like, even from the trailer, like obviously you never really know. But I wouldn't see this being a bad film. I think they can really make it work. It looks like Mario. So,
dude, Mario looks good as fuck. Jesus said it looks like Mario. That's what mattered. Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not that
Yep.
bullshit I saw when I was a kid. I was confused.
Yeah. So I think that will be when is it coming out? Next year?
I think March, right?
Yeah.
Is it
March or May or April? I
May,
don't know.
something like that. I love the part with the penguins when they're like, get him, and they all just start throwing snowballs
Yeah.
and nothing's happening.
People hate
Yeah.
on Chris Pratt, but he's a serious actor. Yeah, he sucks. He's all right.
But you don't have to look at him in the movie.
Yeah, I
Like,
was
it's
gonna
not a big
say,
deal.
like, whether you like him
He's
or
like
hate him.
fucking Bradley Cooper. Everyone's like, that's the next guy. And then
yeah, he'll
what
fizzle
happened
out.
to him?
As long as the movie's
These
like,
guys
good,
today,
man.
they come and go. It's the true guys like Keanu Reeves. They've been around. Well, the next big star in Hollywood is gonna be Brendan Fraser again.
Hell yeah, they're already talking about his awards for this movie.
He's gonna take jobs from Chris Pratt.
He's actually, I just saw it today, he's going to be in another really big movie with like a bunch of people. Let me see who was in it. I was like, wow, he's like back. I'll tell you in one
Who's
sec here.
Mac? Mac
He's
and me?
Mac.
Mac and cheese?
Okay, it's called Killer Flowers something. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
real serious
he's-
movie.
He's in it with DiCaprio, De Niro.
He's gonna join. That's the Bradley Cooper gang.
There's a bunch of people in that. I don't know, but
So now
There
De
you go.
Niro's gonna grab him and go, you motherfucker, what the fuck, you motherfucker. You ate my cannolis in my refrigerator? What the fuck is wrong with you? They were in there.
Oh, it's called Killers of the Flower Moon.
oh, that's what
Keanu
it is.
Reeves needs a
Okay.
Lifetime Achievement Award. I seen him in a movie yesterday. It was a big surprise.
This is a weird fucking tidbit about this movie. The $200 million budget is apparently the largest amount ever spent on a movie filmed in Oklahoma.
What movie?
This movie,
Brendan
the
Fraser movie.
Killers of the Flower Moon. I don't know why that's statistic about it, but it
He
is.
filmed that fucking whale movie over here.
Yeah, I pointed out when we were driving by the other day.
We had to see if we recognize anything.
I hope that movie's good. Everyone's saying it's good, but I don't care. I just want to see it. It'll be funny at least.
Yeah, man. I mean, just to see Fraser doing his thing,
Fraser, Niles.
Brendan Fraser.
Was in a horror movie. He was in an insane ward director. Can't remember the name.
Oh, I don't remember the name either.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me say.
You know what's so funny though? This guy, when we were kids, he was like a big, like sexy looking guy.
Yeah, he was.
Now he's like fucking Tom Hanks. He's an old fuck.
He looks
He's
like
like
he
a
could have
short-
played the Colonel.
He looks like a short fat guy with fucking shitty clothes on.
He just got really like average looking. Like his body he's like looks like a regular like 50-year-old man. Like
Is The Rock gonna look like that with fucking suspenders on and shit?
no.
Hunched
No.
over and everything?
And he's also balding, Brendan Fraser. Like I don't know, he got old. It just happens.
The Rock's gonna look like some old mofo from Dragon Ball Z at this point.
No.
He looks like the next Jabba the Hutt.
In the whale he does, but a lot of that's fake.
Watch Motherly on Shudder. It's good.
Motherly, okay. Yeah, I've been on the Shudder binge for sure. I've been trying to watch a lot of horror this season.
What you sent me that second video? What was it? It didn't come through. You sent me
Oh,
the one
really?
of Kincaid fucking screaming, and what's the other one?
The other one was just like the 3D effects, like on
Oh.
the projector. I just thought that was really cool that they had. I didn't have my 3D glasses ready, but
Listen,
I was like, damn.
At the end of Freddy's Dead, when they played the music, did everyone start dancing, or what happened?
People started clapping, so that's what. That's
Oh, God.
yeah. But I just thought that was funny because it was cool to see. Yeah, Nightmare Part 4 through 6 on 35 millimeter. It was pretty cool. Freddy's dead. I like how the movie just ends.
You know
like,
that his daughter graduated at Vassar College.
that's
right,
crazy.
Right near him.
Right down the street.
And I found
Oh.
it out from the DVD. The red cover
shit.
DVD. It tells you, like, you know, where everyone went to school and shit.
That's so weird that they have that like on there.
I don't. It was Wikipedia before Wikipedia.
Yeah, that's true though. Like a lot of times, like people didn't know that info until they saw those features, you know, or read the notes, liner notes.
Don't forget this Friday is Halloween Ends. I'll be
Yes.
watching it Saturday, but everybody else will probably watch it Friday.
Yeah,
I'll be watching it Friday. I could see it tomorrow, but like, it's just gonna Friday's just gonna be the night I'm gonna.
I
be
got
checking
Jeff
it out,
and
so.
Fred coming here.
Nice.
Hey, Carlos Cruz messaged me. He was like, "Hey, we gotta hang out soon." And I
Here
was
you
like,
go.
"Well, if you want, come here Friday. If not, it's okay. You can hang out whenever." And he's like, I'll think about it." So shout out to Carlos out there.
Oh yeah.
I just ordered the Mummy trilogy for $10 on Blu-ray. Well,
How much is it on 4K? 'Cause
there's
I
like
wanna
10
watch
Mummy
this.
movies.
There's
Yeah, I
only
was gonna
3 that matter, though.
I think he's talking about the 3 that matter. No. I think it's still on 4K, but I don't think it's that cheap.
$25.99.
Yeah, no.
The third one's so bad.
The third one's not even worth it.
Isn't
It's-
Ron Perlman in like the
He's in
bootleg
the,
Scorpion King?
Yeah, he's in
Scorpion King 3 or something with
yeah.
the MMA guy?
Oh,
Randy
Scorpion
Orton.
King
Is it
has
Randy
5
Orton?
movies.
Randy
Not Randy-
Couture, not Randy Orton. Randy Orton.
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton's a Scorpion King.
Yeah, there's 5 Scorpion King movies, by the way, in case you guys are wondering.
But isn't Queens of the Damned like the spin-off to that? That's actually a good movie.
I don't even know.
It's
I
like-
only
it's
saw
like
the
in that
first 2
universe.
Scorpion Kings.
Yeah. Yeah, after the Mummy returns, we can just forget about the Mummy and the Tomb of the
I
Dragon
saw all
Emperor.
3 of them in theaters. So
I think I saw the first one in theaters because The Rock was in it. That's literally the only reason why me and Nick went to the theater is because you know we watch wrestling and they're like, oh, his acting debut, and then he like you know he's in that movie for like 30 seconds or whatever. But yeah, and Scorpion King too, same reason. It's like, oh, it's this big movie. I remember going to see that. You know,
you don't cancel it. You said you only paid $10 for 3 movies, so at least you get the other 2.
oh no, don't cancel it. No.
Yeah. Just
No,
wa-
we think the 4K is a little too high
the
price.
4K
still.
is too much money, but
Yeah,
$10
yeah.
for 3 of them, why not? Who cares?
Yeah, that's not bad. For blue, that's not bad. For 4K, that's what the 4K needs to come down to is like, you know, 10
Yeah.
to 15 for the trilogy. Then you can get it.
Hey, is that your guy, Anthony?
I don't recognize this man.
Who are you?
Prisoner, get down from
Good
there.
Arnold Schwarzenegger quote. Who are you?
Who are you? Did you guys see the Scream 2 4K yet? It's nice.
I didn't watch it
I
yet.
didn't watch. I still didn't watch the original one because shit keeps happening to me over here.
Yeah.
Every October, I'm getting fucking hit with stuff. The last like 4 Octobers, I've been slammed. I don't know why. Just bad shit keeps happening. I told you guys a couple of weeks ago. I was like, "Yeah, watch something happen in October," and a bunch of shit happened in October.
Well, at the same time.
Yeah, and we're not out of it, so who knows what else is going to happen? Do you think Best Buy does a steelbook for RE4?
They could. I think they could. Best Buy usually is pretty cool with having steelbooks. It was weird though because Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake didn't come with steelbooks in the collector's edition, but they had Best Buy steelbooks separate. Resident Evil Village had steelbook inside the collector's edition for the first time, besides 7. 7 and 8 only had them included. 7 didn't sell it separately, but 8 sold it separately through Best Buy. So it doesn't make sense how they do it. Like it confuses me. So I think the steelbook either might be a collector's edition exclusive, or it will also be in Best Buy as well as a collector's edition. But you don't have to spend $200 just to get the steelbook.
I think Best Buy told Capcom, "Yo, no one buys this shit, and we have like 1,000 fucking steelbooks in the back. Just put it
They're
on
always $2.99.
everything else."
Yeah, in fact, I remember when the picnic first happened and there were still RE3 steelbooks just stacked in the back because no one was in the store. And me and John bought like a bunch because we were able to give some away and just have extras on deck. But it was cool that we were.
eBay.
No, they go for some money. They do go for some money. I think the Village one is still available. I think at Best Buy. I think so. I don't know if it's rare or like low print like the other ones. But I don't know. We'll see what they do. If they have this. Now, I also want to say, because I know people were asking me today in the chat, and I want to be clear before we head out of here tonight, that Capcom has yet to announce anything's going on this week. We don't know if there is actually something going on Friday. That's what people were saying, but nothing's been officially said. And I'm not going to put false information out there because there's people online that believe these leaks online by these people that, just kind of stroke their own ego, and you can't really put a gauge on whether or not they're right or not. And I just tell people, wait until we hear an official word from Capcom, because they'll, update their website and everything once it happens. But I don't know. They give people a day's notice is kind of weird. If they say tomorrow, like, oh, it's Friday, but I don't know. As soon as I know, you will know. I'll try to put up a video or something, you know what I mean, and talk about it.
So as of 2 hours ago, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 cross-gen bundle for Xbox Digital Edition with Green Man Gaming code Fall 18. The game is $57.39
Nice.
instead of $70. And the $100 edition with the code is $81.99. So there you go.
Don't we get the campaign like next week or something?
A week early, right? So what is it?
Yeah,
the
a week early.
28th?
Yeah, so I guess the 21st. So next Friday we get the campaign.
We get to play the game next week. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. That'll be pretty cool.
You think we find out the same night or day? I hate to not get the collector's edition.
Well, hopefully.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. Hopefully the Best Buy thing was a surprise to me, to be honest, when they did the thing for Village. So I don't know. Maybe the pre-orders I think will go up, through GameStop first, whenever they announce the collector's edition. So just be ready for that. Have your account, have your card hooked up.
All right.
Stay ready.
I want to thank the sponsors of the Game Complainers podcast. Channel member Kama. Then on Patreon, we have JB Zombie 89, Hockey Fan, and Abo. Thank you for being sponsors of the Game Complainers podcast. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Any questions before we wrap it up? I went on about an hour and a half too late, but because I have to be an hour from here by like 10:45 every freaking morning for the next 2 weeks
Yeah, and
to get a half an hour worth of treatment and then drive all the way back.
gotta have rest to get better too. Don't forget that. Don't overdo it. Easier said than done, right?
I wasn't even going to do the show tonight, to be honest with everybody, but I wanted to talk to Eli about the Steam Deck. And I got bad news tonight, so I just said, you know what, let me get on here and think of other things for now. Evil West thoughts. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
I think it's an evil Western game. I think I haven't seen much on it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think Evil West. I think it's coming out for PS4.
I haven't been playing games. My wife uses my account for fucking Fall Guys. So if you see me on there playing Fall Guys for like 4 hours, it's not me.
I haven't even. Yeah, I don't even think I've.
She got me
Played
like
my
Elvis
Xbox
and
and-
everybody, and it's like I don't.
Evil West comes out
Mhm.
November 22nd, and it looks like it's a zombie Western game, like co-op, but it's still coming out for PlayStation 4, Xbox, and
Well, it looks
PS5.
good. It sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, it honestly looks pretty cool. I mean, whether or not it's full price, let us know, or WK, let us know.
I think it's on Game
And,
Pass though.
Oh,
I think it's
well,
going
then
to
there you
debut
go.
in Game Pass.
There you go.
RWK88 with a
No.
$1.99 super chat. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you
Thanks,
all.
man.
Glad I
Thank
caught the full episode. Hey, man,
Yeah.
anytime.
Yeah, he was in the stream earlier. He's like, "Are you guys still going on tonight?" And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, probably around the same time, 10:30. So I'm happy. He came by.
Yeah, I almost didn't
So-
jump in, but the co-op is looking attractive. Yes, we need some co-op these days.
Yeah, I mean, if it's on Game Pass, why not, right? Hopefully, it's cross-play as well, like it should be. But we'll see.
So, yeah, I don't know. Any other news? Deal of the day? A deal of the day is another hour. That's okay. We don't have to
Let me
worry
double
about
check
that.
the news really fast,
Yeah,
just in case.
double check.
And then I guess next week we'll talk about Halloween.
Yes.
Give everybody like time to watch it, and then
Yeah.
if you don't want to be spoiled, we'll let you know. I guess when we're going to talk about.
Yeah,
it.
we'll just tell people we're going to talk about it now, and then
All I'll say, I don't think you even jumped in Discord. Everything that I fucking read that was posted over a month ago that I've been hinting at. I read the official synopsis today, and it's everything I fucking read. They actually tell you in the synopsis the whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
Why? Why do they do that?
Right.
They don't care.
It's just
anymore.
like it's just like trailers showing you the ending. You're like, well, why? Like that's why I don't watch anything. I don't watch the trailers. I literally only saw the 40-second teaser clip they put out of the
Yo,
camera
I
panning
read
in the
something that
house,
was
and that's
posted
all I
over a
watched.
month ago, and the trailer lined up with all that. And then I look at the synopsis today because I was like, okay, is it coming out Thursday night or Friday on Peacock? And it goes Friday, and I click on the thing, and it's like the official site, and it gives the full synopsis. And I'm like, yo, that's the shit I read.
Yeah.
Only in detail. And the detail was in the trailer, and it's like,
Yeah, it's so ridiculous.
I think you guys will like the ending. But I don't know.
All right. Well, we'll talk about it next week.
I think it's
And,
one of those things where, dude, I think it's one of those things where you're going to look back in like 18, and then you just ignore these two. And then you got a whole new timeline anyway, because you said the guy's going to get the rights back, the original guy.
Yeah, the Akkad family. Yeah.
They're going to make more movies after this. So everyone's going to get confused even more now. They're like, didn't it end?
Yep.
I've only seen the first trailer for Ends. Going to go as fresh as possible.
Yeah. And it was the teaser thing with the camera in the house, and it was all dark. That's the only thing I saw. It was like that 50-second thing, and I was like, okay, I'm
Don't
good
worry about
until the
that.
whole ad campaign. Yeah, I was like, until the whole ad campaign is done, like I'm not looking at.
Don't worry about
I'm
that.
going in. I'm going in until.
You're going to go in and walk out saying, what the fuck? But then we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Are you going to try Scorn? Yeah.
That comes out Friday also.
I'll like to check that out. A lot of my chat's been telling me about that. So a lot
I
of
don't know
good
if that-
horror shit, man. So
I don't know if Scorn's my cup of tea, but
Scorn's on Game Pass, and then you got next year you got Leatherface on Game Pass.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
Oh wow, it's coming out tomorrow.
Gorn, yeah, they moved up the date.
Right. Okay. So it says Eastern. It's going live at 9 p.m. on the 14th.
Cool.
Nice. Okay, and it's going to be on PC for Game Pass. Wow. Yeah, I'll see which one I end up checking out. So
It looks pretty legit.
maybe when Jeff and Fred are here after the movie, we'll play this.
It looks very gory and graphic on like a Doom level.
It's like a H.G. Geiger type inspired game. So yeah.
Cool.
Fuck Elvis.
What? Elvis?
Oh, Swamp Thing is hitting 4K?
Yeah, look how much money it is.
You know what happened with it? It's $50, but it's for both films, right?
No, isn't it? Isn't that just the one?
Oh, this is the second movie for $50.
Yeah, like why is it $50?
So you want to hear something fucking funny about Swamp Thing, the Wes Craven, the first one?
Yes.
There's a fucking scene in a nudie bar, and you see everything. The movie's like rated R. When they first released it on DVD, they fucking released it as PG, as rated G.
Oh no.
So parents are buying it for their kids, not realizing that there's a fucking nude scene in the
Oh
movie.
no.
Wow.
And it went for a lot of money because it was a misprint. It was going for like $400 at one point years ago. This new Halloween, y'all talking about? Yes, it's the new Halloween. Plague's Tale 2 will launch in Game Pass Tuesday. Oh wow, okay.
Evil West is not on Game Pass, apparently.
Oh, it's not.
It's $60.
Well, if it's on PC, I still got Game Pass, right?
Yeah, that's
I
true.
got my own Game Pass.
Yeah, yeah.
Make your own.
Why don't we just, for the hell of it, see if Halloween Ends went up?
Oh my god, imagine that.
I'll watch that shit tonight. No.
I have to wait to watch it because you know how that goes.
Yeah, no. No, it's not here. Son of a bitch, Jerry. I don't see it here, man.
Probably tomorrow it'll go up because won't it go on Peacock in like Australia or whatever early or something? I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe. You know how this stuff goes on.
Just randomly happens. I'm gonna predict right now that Pokemon's gonna get leaked in like 2 weeks. I have a feeling.
What's it called? Pokemon what?
Scarlet and Violet.
Okay.
Because all the other ones got leaked like 10 to 14 days early, and
Well,
it comes out
Anthony
November
can fucking play it
18th.
early then. If his
I
stuff
hope it
put
gets
out.
leaked,
Hang on,
but
let me
we'll see. I still have the double pack ordered, so whatever. But
No, hold on. You're fucking screaming into the mic over here.
what?
You're like breathing heavy into the mic or whatever.
Pokemon.
This thing is still
Well, if it comes out, it comes out. Whatever.
This thing is still pre-release. I gotta wait before I do your switch. Persona Royale is coming to Game Pass. Great. I played it on PlayStation 3 like 100 years ago for 5 minutes. If you like those games, then you like them. I don't care about it.
I'm not a Persona guy.
We did have somebody who used to come in here and be like, Persona will never come to Xbox. That's why I buy PlayStation. And I said, it's coming to Xbox one of these days. Oh, no. My friend told me that it's never coming to Xbox and they don't have games. Hey, look, motherfucker, Persona Royale's on Xbox.
It's on 3DS too.
Well, his point back in the day was it'll never come to an American console because Xbox doesn't care about their fucking fan base. And I say, fuck you, motherfucker. 'cause look where it is now. It's a fucking game. People are gonna sell it to anybody who wants to pay the highest price.
Yep.
And looks like they did that. But these people, man, they're just fucking stupid. Well, you're the fat, stupid guy. Like, yeah, that's right. But you know what? I didn't say none of these games were coming to Xbox. And look what happened.
No, because in our lifetime, look at what's happened. Like anything's possible.
The minute
Look at
Vince
Sega.
bought WCW, I was like, all right, anything could happen in business.
Vince bought WCW. Sega went out of business. Like, look at that's just
That
in our
one too,
lifetime.
obviously, right?
Yeah, like that's anything can happen.
One of Persona games is already on 360. Yeah, the fighting one that I owned. Pentiment comes out on my birthday. Well, happy birthday. But I
That's a
want to say
horrible
fuck
present.
Pentiment.
Yeah.
That's horrible news for your birthday. Just kidding. Yo, Pentiment, I don't know. They are lemmings. Yes. Correct. Dreadpool, I gotta listen. I don't know if I'll be able to listen on Friday because I'm gonna be getting this treatment. But I'll probably listen to the download on the way home. But if you listen to Dreadpool on Breakfast with Boom, this guy's always 100% dead on. Sometimes he even goes on rants. But he's dead on. And I'm like, facts, man. Don't mess with him, man. He'll eat you alive. When he gets the microphone, it's over.
I've listened.
And if you
before.
curse on this podcast, he'll attack you.
That's it. You're done.
Is it PG?
Stop the recording. What'd you say? It's breaking bread with dread, but today it's breaking your head with dread.
Breaking bones with dread.
Yeah. Please, I didn't mean it. No. He pulls the guy right out of the booth.
By his head.
We may not have a show. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh. That's terrible, man.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that sucks. Well, all I could say is Godspeed. I know it's not
Yeah.
you, obviously, but just let them know. And yeah, man, that sucks. Yeah, earlier today, I lost a friend, so that's why I'm like, let me podcast. I got this going on. I got that going on. Let me jump on here. So
Try
yeah,
to get your
today
mind off
just
it.
today just wasn't a good day for everybody. I'll just say that. It sucks to hear that, man. But well, you could check out Dred's channel. He's got Halloween stuff going up on there. I've seen the little shorts he's been uploading. I haven't been able to watch them because I've been really not on YouTube, really. I've been driving around and getting stuff done. So, check out Dreadpool. We want to thank RWK88 once again for the super chats for tonight.
Thanks.
Yep.
Appreciate it. I want to thank Alchemist, Abo, Damian Poe, Jamion. Who else was in here? Hockey fan, once again. Trainwreck was in here. Omegon was in here. I didn't even see him, man. Sorry about that. Omegon, how you doing, buddy? Jesus was in here. Dreadpool was in here. Yeah. So there you go. Everybody was in here. Yeah. All right. Merch update for t-shirts. Dude, I got
Once we get past all this stuff, we'll start thinking about that.
it'll happen at some point. Until then, hey, it's getting cold. It's getting cold. What's that from that Brokeback Mountain? He says it's getting cold.
Oh no.
Podcasting very I hear you, man. I hear you. I've been doing this because I went deaf in one ear, so I was like, you know what, let me just start podcasting. Boom. Here I am. But yes, it's getting cold outside. You might need a hoodie. And you might need a coffee mug. So you can sit on the porch outside, relax, enjoy the stars, stay warm, and go to Dreadpool's Teespring. He's got the hoodie. He's got the thongs. He's got the
I was gonna
no,
say I need my Dreadpool underwear.
I think he's got that.
Oh no, gotta look.
But he's got the mugs. He's got the backpack I carry every friggin' day. I take the backpack with me to the hospital every friggin' day. That backpack is awesome.
I was just wearing his T-shirt the other day.
He's got the mug. He's got the hoodies. He's got T-shirts. Maybe you want to stock up for the summertime. Get some T-shirts. I don't know. That one I can't really finagle, but
This unseasonably hot October we've been
Game
having.
Complainers hoodie. Yeah, you know what? That would be cool if we had like a purple hoodie.
Yeah, I would wear that all over.
And then do the throwback with the green.
Yeah.
You won't be needing any clothes, just hoodies. A mug, yes. I like hoodies. Go to Dreadpool's Teespring. He could drop the link in there. Thank you, Dread. I appreciate it, man. He needs a beanie. Well, he might have beanies at some point.
Teespring has a weird hat selection. They don't have beanies, I don't think, but they don't let us use beanies. Just fisherman hats, which I'm not going to use.
Fisherman hats?
Yeah.
Like Gilligan's Island?
Yeah,
Like
that's what it is.
Oh my
It's
god.
I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dreadpool, but I'm pretty sure that's what's on there.
Gilligan.
So dumb. Unless they've updated it, but
Dreadpoolian's Island. He could play the skipper. Only he beats people up that fuck with him. He punches Gilligan.
In real life, they would have killed Gilligan like right away. 'Cause he was so annoying, and he's like effing everything up.
Oh, so I watched a documentary on Herman Munster, the guy,
Oh, really?
the real
Where did you
guy,
see
not
that?
the Rob Zombie fucking guy.
Yeah, I want to see
I'll
that.
send you the link.
Okay.
Yo, you know what killed the Munsters?
What?
Batman.
Really?
Batman premiered like a year later on the same exact time. Everyone went over to watch Batman.
Wow.
Killed the Munsters. And then when they canceled the Munsters, the guy who played Herman was like, "All right, now everyone could go watch Batman."
That's it.
The Tiny Giant is so excited to hear every time you talk about it. Well, that's awesome. I'm sorry to be cursing though in front of the Tiny Giant. There's the okay, so there's the link to his store. I still got to show his stuff on camera, man. I haven't done the unboxings. I have all this stuff from months ago that I haven't unboxed yet.
He's got leggings on here. Could wear those.
I'm gonna need those for my arms.
Yeah,
Then I'll
right.
take this pick line out. TwitchCon is a real backbreaker, I hear. Yeah, those people are stupid. Jumping in the friggin' the guy said they were like foamy little things, but they were like Series X's. The girl jumped in there and broke her back.
What?
Yeah.
Ah. It's messed up.
That guy sent you.
Yeah, I've seen that guy.
He talked about it.
Oh, okay.
Just click on his channel and watch it. They have a couple of hats, but not much of a selection.
yeah.
I'll have to check and see if they added any new items. Yeah, click on his link, and he's got hoodies, he's got mugs, he's got backpacks. You get the backpack in any color you want. I legit carry the backpack everywhere I go. He saw it.
I had to bring it out to you.
I had my hard drives and everything in
Yeah,
there.
I saw it there. Yeah.
Wasn't that a nice little bag?
Yeah. Especially when you got to go back and forth to the
I
shop.
keep my
like-
wallet, my cell phones in there, everything. I used to carry the friggin' shopping bag, like the food bags. Now I just throw everything in that little book bag. I want to watch the whole show, but when you smart man. We'll try to clean up our act. We'll see what happens.
Just thinking back to like the Jim Ryan thing, and I'm like, yeah, we'll try to clean up our act.
I does. Jim Ryan. Jim Ryan needs to clean up his underwear.
Yeah.
He seems to be
After
having a
hearing
problem
about
with
the
that.
after hearing about the Activision deal,
Yeah, pick up the backpack. You can get it any color you want.
I
mean,
still think the Metroid Dread pool is like the coolest thing. That's the
well,
shirt I have.
we have that shirt too. I ripped
Yeah.
the sleeves off of it, but yeah, it's perfect. Because I can't walk around with sleeves. I go like this, forget it. The whole shirt rolls up over my head.
It happens to me too. That's why I buy bigger shirts.
Yeah, whatever. Well, yeah, check out Dreadpool's store over there. Check out Anthony's channel, Let's Talk Resident Evil, where he's breaking desks and shit.
Live.
I just saw it. He's got the Hub logo. Did you see that shirt?
Oh, what does it say?
It says Dreadpool, but it's the Hub. It's like the Hub. Here, I'll send you.
Oh yeah, because he said that his wife said it was okay, right?
I think I've seen it before, but it's just funny every time I see it. I gotta send you the link. That's so great, man. Oh my god.
He's got a diabetic machine on here? What's going on? I'm kidding. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
yeah.
I can't wear that shirt, but
The
I
diabetic
appreciate
meter.
it that it's there.
Imagine if Teespring just like put your logo on anything, and then you go to the store and you're like, "What is all this?"
Like, what the hell?
Imagine if they put his logo on a car. And you go buy a car with his logo on it.
like wrapped.
Yeah. I told him we got to take him to the two diners over here.
Oh
well,
man.
not here, but down there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Down at Westchester.
Who did I send that link to? Did you guys get it?
I don't know. I clicked on it in the chat room like you're supposed to. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I
okay.
see you sent it. I
'Cause
don't
it
even
didn't-
see that yet. What am I supposed to be
didn't-
looking for?
Didn't show up on my phone. and
Okay,
was
I
like-
got the backpack. Now the backpack. Okay, I see what you're saying. It's got a
That's a-
QR code on it.
It's an awesome shirt, though.
Does it go to his videos on there?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh man.
Hey, he's got flip flops.
This is good as videos.
See, the backpack, it's $50, but you know what? Like I said, I keep all my stuff in there. That thing earned its $50 in use.
Yeah.
I got the purple, but you could get any color you want. You could get dark blue, light blue, yellow,
Plus, it looks cool.
green, like lime or bright green, it says here. Telling you. Looking forward to the diners. Flip flops and a hoodie. Doing anything afterwards? I'll be up for a minute. I wish. I'm still at work. Well, we hope work goes by quick for you, man.
Yeah, man.
So, I think we're gonna end it here. Want to thank everybody once again. Check out Anthony's channel. Check out Jesus and the guys. I think they're coming back soon with the wrestling stuff. M3 TV on YouTube. Check it out. For the Rock Solid Wrestling Talk podcast. They will be back. Check out Anthony's channel. Let's Talk Resident Evil. Check out Dreadpool's channel. Check out Trainwreck's channel. VB for Ventral Brick. He's on YouTube. Subscribe to him on YouTube. He streams late at night. How much do I owe you for this infomercial? Nothing. Don't worry about it. We're good.
Just your undying love and support for us.
Whatever. But pretty much it. So everyone take care, stay safe out there, and I'll keep you guys updated with what goes on here. So
Sounds good.
the scary games thing, I don't know. I think that might be a wrap for right now. Until
worry
this
about
gets
it.
situated. So
Yeah. Health comes first.
yeah. Well, catch you guys later. Take care. Peace out. Stay
Bye.
safe and have a good
Yeah.
one. Peace.
Bye.